everybody.
Hello! Welcome, everyone, to Friday Night Special. But this is our finale of Birds of a Feather Heist Together.
Ooh.
Thank you, Steve.
That's right. Yep. So yeah, this is the fourth and final expedition into this heist. Remember, there are a couple of things that you can do to affect what happens. You can for $5 you can get a blessing and pick who you'd like it to go to. It's a D6 that goes onto any roll, and it just makes all of them better at what they do and me worse at what I do. You can also you can give me a blessing too, right? Yeah. There's also player rerolls. So if somebody does something and they fail miserably at it, if they have a reroll on hand, they can fix that or try. And DM rerolls. If they've fixed it or if they've done something awesome and I don't like it, I can stop them. And I do like stopping them because I do like it when people hurt. And character drops for $25. You can describe someone who's going to show up suddenly in the middle of this, and I am going to be honor obligated to make it happen. And finally, for $50, you can give DM powers to any of them, any of these players. Take it away from me, and for 1 minute, they will have entire, complete narrative control of the universe, and I just have to suck it up and deal with what they've done. And so yeah, that's all the important stuff we've got to say at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I didn't even mean for you to do that, but you did great.
Yeah,
I was taking that every other week. Come
There's
on.
an awkward pause, and so I figured I'd just take over and start shouting.
Hooray!
So to remind us where we left off, you have made your way into the stag's stash. You have excuse me. You have descended down this massive tree in the middle of the Cathedral of the Stags, and you have evaded all of the dangers along the way. You've made it past the moth prisons. You've made it past the panther chameleon that was a friend of Leon's and ran away. You've even made it down part of the way down the waterfalls, the Daggerfall Falls, and finally made your way inside, breaking through and evading most of the dangers of the Stag's stash. If you want to, Brian, bring up that map real quick, and we'll get everybody pointed where they are. You've made your way. You've avoided pines and reclines. Well, you've not avoided it a couple times, but now you're past it. You dealt with one of the tongue lashers from the barrack, and it tongue blasted you.
Tongue blasted,
quite
not
good.
Finger blasted hardliner. Jesus.
Not yet.
That's right. No.
Wishful thinking.
That's a
Lucas.
completely different monster. And you have managed to make your way up into some of those tunnels up to the north there, and spoken to one of these awakened trees that has been kind enough to block the way for you so that you can try to get a long rest hiding out there. And you've learned some important things too. So real quick, let's have everybody update us on what do you do overnight? What do you do during your time that you're resting and as morning is coming? And we're just going to go left to right, starting with Atira.
Oh, that's me. I don't know. I wake up, I do my stretches. I check on the baby. So I bop, and then I pull it, just to look at it real quick. How's it doing?
Roll me animal handling.
Oh dear. It's a person.
You gotta sleep with that thing in your mouth.
Yeah, because it'll die if I don't. I got a 15.
But can you control your swallowing while you sleep?
What did you get?
Oh, a 15, sorry.
15? Okay, with a 15, you take a look at it, and it looks like it's doing okay. It's fine as long as you keep it wet. You think that it'll be and right back in it goes. You think that it may just make it after all. But there is, from all of the commotion that it's gone through, you notice on its tail there's just a little tiny nick that's missing, a little tiny cut.
Oh no!
And you imagine that it will become a badass scar when they grow up.
You're gonna be such a badass baby. Woogie woogie woogie.
All right. You put that baby back in your mouth.
Well, yeah, I gotta keep it wet.
Your big pelican pouch.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know what's going on.
I have a pelican head. Yes, I do. So
it is worth noting all of these are Aarakocras.
Yeah.
And you are currently fighting off frogs, and in some cases keeping them warm and toasty inside of your mouth. All right, and next up, Naren.
I wake up feeling well rested and kind of go through all my stuff, make sure we're ready for what's coming ahead and eat a little bit of my rations and just kind of wait for everyone else to wake up.
That is much better than eating a baby. So points for you.
Thank you.
And Cluric, what are you up to this morning?
I'm definitely taking a few big swigs of my flask, trying to forget what happened. And just tuning my lute, playing a little bit something soft to distract me and help everybody get to sleep. And just just think about where my life has come since we left home.
You have gone some places, and with you, it's worth noting. Don't forget, you have 2 other Aarakocras with you, who have been kept mostly quiet. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Right.
They are friends of yours from back home, and they have also made it through the night, and have awoken to start pecking at one another and arguing about which one of them woke up first. But at that moment, you also notice that, like, you feel down a person.
Missing someone?
Oh, Brecken. Where'd Brecken go?
Oh, Brad, I've been so focused on this, baby.
Where did you go, Brecken? Are you
Where
here?
did I go?
What?
Where did you go?
Did she show
I'm
up
just
for
gonna-
breakfast?
I smell breakfast. I walk in. No, but I'm gonna enter. Y'all are safe from the tree.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
okay.
come in and be like, did you guys even know I was gone?
Yes, of course we did. We were looking all over for you. Where have you been?
You have to make that deception check.
Absolutely.
And Brecken gets to make the insight check to tell that you have lied to them.
Let's see. 19.
19.
You were
Ooh.
19 too?
Oh, if you both tie, then Brecken gets it because
No!
you set the DC. You set the DC by
Damn.
being deceptive, and they have met the DC.
Where have you been?
I was dragged off into this room full of old croaks, forced to listen to the history of this tree from when it was a sapling. Do you have any idea how long it takes a sapling to get to this size?
Please tell me.
I swear I
In
must have
great
died
detail.
of boredom like 12 times. And then you guys obviously don't even know I'm gone. I see you skulking about off with your
It's a heist
freaking
job.
new
That's all we do is
BFFs over there.
I met a very
And-
generous
Tweedledee and Tweedledum wave to you because they remember you too.
And then you're just moving about, smelling like flowered covered corpses for whatever reason. I'm trying to flag you down.
No.
Ugh.
Well,
And it took me forever to get over here.
are you safe? Are you okay? Were you followed?
Do you still want to cut?
I want some breakfast.
Great, no harm, no foul.
I'm
Let's go.
hungry.
Foul.
But
So that begs a question: how are you preparing breakfast? Are you just like eating some seeds and stuff that you have on you, or are you like making something? And if so, why are you setting a fire inside of this tree?
I'd like to imagine I had some like a pouch of granola
All
or
right.
something that I'm eating.
Or
You
like
see, it's the shape some
hard,
granola.
healthy elven bread or something.
I-
Elven bread.
Something cool.
some
get
almost
some
turned,
bat.
but not quite turned fish, like in my pockets.
I see.
You can
Snap.
keep that.
Yeah, I like rip one in half, I give one to the baby,
the
and I
old sushi.
swallow the other.
I kind of
For-
crumble up my bread and then peck it off the ground.
So like instead of having a plate, you're just like, look at this wonderful ground. Yes, let's begin.
Feast.
Perfect. Yeah, you feel very in your element. You make small woodpecker sounds every once in a while as your beak hits the wooden ground because you are in a carved out part of a tree right here. And you all have a delicious breakfast. The tadpole does not eat anything because it's not yet at that point.
Aw. I leave it in there just in case. Maybe it'll grow a mouth.
Snacks for later.
It hangs out in there with this half dead fish. And yeah, so now you've got a chance. You know that you have to face Keeper El Peeper. And Keeper El Peeper is not too far from you. None of you have actually gone up and taken a good look at Keeper El Peeper, because that would have risked starting the combat right then and there. And you were wise enough not to do that when we had only 10 minutes left yesterday or last week. And so
Instead,
yeah,
I killed a friend.
Hey, we have a
Hey,
passive
welcome
perception.
Raiders.
They have a great name.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know that you're gonna go face Keeper El Peeper. What do you want to do as you're preparing and thinking and like, what do you guys do together? You've got the four of you and Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And a dead squirrel's blood on your hands.
Oof.
What?
Do we know how to do the ritual
The ritual?
for summoning? Like if we need to summon the
The escape?
Oh,
what
the,
is it?
the elemental.
You-
The
you-
elemental.
Oh, the elemental, yes, we
Yeah.
do.
You
know
do know it comes ingrained with being part of your people.
Okay.
You are aware of how to do this ritual that you will need at least five of you to do.
Which we'd have 6.
That's right.
So,
And do we know how long it takes?
Yes, let me double check. I have it written down.
So do we, obviously.
hi, I like to cake and
I believe it
embarrass.
takes a minute.
1 minute?
You have 1 minute. So you don't
and-
want to do it in the middle of combat because you will then stop doing combat
For 10
and
rounds.
just be like, don't eat me while we dance. And that does not work. You assume that will not work on Keeper El Peeper, that they may consume you while you dance.
So
Wow,
we should
yes.
probably
But yeah,
do
so
that
1 minute.
Yeah,
before
Yes,
we get.
I think when we get close.
Yeah.
'Cause
Sure.
Do we know that this air elemental will be, like, friendly? Or it just summons it and we hope it does what we
You believe it'll be mostly your buddy.
Okay, cool. Great.
You know,
Sweet.
like it's an air elemental. It's a little chaotic. It's a little nutty, and it might have trouble railing itself in once you
Yeah.
release it,
You
like
know, anyway
many
the wind
tempests would.
So,
Okay. Yes, so I think we get closer to El Peeper
Okay.
Yeah. But not-
and
not too close.
Mr. El Peeper. And then we do it close to it. That way we could just be like, welcome to our plane, go that way. And then it'll just
Do we
It's a
have to
gentle
push.
chant?
Yep.
Oh,
All
we
right.
got too close.
Yep. You've got a whole dance you've got to do.
All right.
Yes.
It's a whole
Hope
party
you've
that
been
you
practicing your
gotta
backflips and your moonwalks, because there's a lot of
I start stretching.
All
that.
right. You can make a dex check if you want.
Fluff our feathers.
Oh, no, it's gonna.
Clue is just always ready.
17.
Yeah,
Feeling pretty
fine.
limber.
Yeah, you're all limber. You're doing great. Like you do that thing where like you bend one wing behind your head and like you're all set. You're all set.
All right.
Squats.
Other than that, so we're just going straight to El Peeper. That's where. Can we see that map again? Do we have to go out into the grub hub? Oh no, we made it into the tunnel that we don't need to do that for, right?
Correct.
Yes. Wonderful.
Well, so now you can't quite see, but the tunnel up there doesn't connect with the tunnels behind Keeper El Peeper.
Oh,
So you're gonna have to come out right
Wait,
in
what?
front of the grub hub. You see
Wait,
you see where
it
that
looks like on our maps that it does.
does it? Should. Let me
We're on the
double-
right hand side, right?
On the right hand side.
Oh, it does. It's just not showing up big enough for me on the map or the map
Oh,
that
got
I
it.
see
Yes.
So I see it cut off.
Phew.
You're right. I did make a path there.
You did.
Why did I do that? When I could have
But you're the DM. You can do whatever you
I
want.
did, but I did this.
Suddenly a cave.
And so you're right. There is a path that you can take to get right to Keeper El Peeper.
I feel like we should go to the grub hub. Just kidding.
I can
There's
eat.
something there.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we don't play our cards right, we might have to exit that way anyway.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Well then, does anybody need anything? Are we good?
Yeah, I
I'm
feel like
ready
I'm
to go.
fine.
Know what we
I'm
would
well
need.
rested. I got half a fish. I'm good to go.
And are we in that first little alcove right there? That's where we stopped, right?
We didn't decide on the one specifically that you were in,
Okay.
but we'll go with the one near Termites Pass, where
got
the
it.
pass says straight over to the side there, so that one kind of third down on the right hand side.
Excellent. That's a
Perfect.
good spot to stop.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
You
Okay.
do notice that Tweedles D and Dum are preening themselves. They're pruning. They're like getting ready. They're running their feathers through their beaks, getting themselves looking all nice and dapper.
Oh.
Nice.
Well.
Appreciate the extra effort, fellas.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you do the same, or
Yeah.
are you going to let them show you up?
Oh, absolutely not.
I
No,
guess we'll preen,
I
yeah.
preen as best as I can while avoiding sloshing out too much
you know,
mouth water.
Clue kind of just naturally is preened and
Yeah. So you're getting yourself nice and clean.
yeah,
All right.
being a
Are we-
glamour bar.
Are we cleaning? Do we want to clean off the smell? What if we need
Oh.
it?
What if there's more
Well, no,
termites?
I think it's the lavender that we need, not the blood necessarily.
Yeah, well, if we
Possibly
pass
for
that-
the-
What?
Do you want to roll a nature check on this lavender?
Oh, yeah.
I got an 18.
I got an
18.
8.
Oh, so you would realize that this lavender doesn't keep for very long,
Oh, no.
and you're not sure that it has the same olfactory qualities that it did when it was first plucked.
Row.
Do we know if there's any other lavender nearby?
The only place that you know of with this lavender is right at the entrance to these caves.
Can we ask the tree?
Oh, yes. Excuse me, friend.
Yes.
Well, good to see you again. Good morning.
I've been watching you all night.
Well,
I hate
Not
that.
in a weird way,
Oh,
but
good.
in a way where I can't close my eyes because I'm a tree, and so I just perceive you all the time.
that's fair. Do you know where there's more lavender besides the ones at the entrance?
No. Oh, yes. There are fields of lavender, to the southwest.
Outside the tree.
Oh, yes, miles away.
But what about inside the tree?
Oh, no, there's no reason to keep it somewhere else in the tree. It's at the entrance.
And it grows there, yes?
Hey, Clue, maybe we could send your squirrel friend.
Squirrel?
Yeah, I think he left.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. He seemed,
Yeah, I
seemed
think
really
he just
eager.
left. What?
Seemed really eager to get
Yeah,
a pet.
I went back to find him. He was just gone.
Told you I didn't trust him.
Yeah, me neither.
Anyone who wants to can make an insight check on this bullshittery that is
I
being
will.
bandied about here.
Oh, I only got an 8.
I did not roll well.
I got a 12.
I got a 12 also.
All right, well, guess what? A 12 meets and beats it.
I got a 21.
Yep, so there's a lot of people who know that you are not telling the truth.
No, I'm
As
gonna
you-
miss
as you
that
say
squirrel. What a good guy.
I'm going to miss him too.
You sure he just
Suspicious.
left?
As far as I can tell.
Your voice is getting very high.
What's wrong with my voice?
What's that
I can talk.
stain on your feather?
Oh, that's the termites that destroyed.
Are you
that we
missing?
destroyed.
I mean, I've rolled in a lot of
arrows?
termite
Missing
blood,
what?
and it does
Are you
not look
missing
like
an
that.
Arrow?
Maybe we did fight quite a bit.
Yeah, but no, I never saw you use.
Oh, I did though.
Hmm.
Totally, absolutely.
Hmm.
I did. I used my bow. I promise.
Hmm.
Anyways, let's go to we're going to we got to find a way to get to that lavender.
Yeah.
So
Who
we
wants
have to go back
Man.
again.
I guess.
I just
we
want
do.
to
I
kill this.
mean, you're friends with the people in the.
Oh yeah.
You spent quite some time there.
I'm gonna get stuck in another conversation.
You could.
I'm just gonna straighten up my frog
How many times
costume.
can we go through there?
Oh my god.
No.
So
No.
if you take a look at the map, the distance between you and getting back to the beginning is longer than the distance from you to getting to Keeper El Peeper. Either way, you're going through Termites Pass. One way you're going through it twice. One way you're just going through it once, but you don't
Once.
smell good.
I'm
Once-
just gonna ready my large
Yep.
stick and say we're pressing on.
Can I do maybe like a nature check with? I have an herbalist kit. I
Oh,
want to
to, like,
figure out
revive
to
it?
see what the lavender,
All right,
what the
yeah, go ahead,
properties
make a
are,
roll.
to see if we can revive it or.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad.
15.
15. I'll say that you can like kind of by putting some into some water and doing a little bit of mixing in with a little bit of alcohol and extracting the things, you can make something that's a little bit more effervescent from those remains, but it'll only be enough to cover 2 people.
Okay.
So you can decide
Good thing we're
which
birds.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum you would like to do it to.
Perhaps we whoever's in the front and whoever's in the back,
That's a good idea.
right? That way they're kind of covered on the
Blocking,
sense.
yeah.
Yes, maybe.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna start reviving.
I don't need
the-
any protection. Let's
Who-
go.
Who's gonna go first?
I guess not me if I'm denying the lavender.
I'm gonna try to stay in the middle because I'm squishy.
Squishy. Yes.
I guess I'll.
You wanna go in the
I'll-
front?
I'll head up. the
I'll
front.
I'll stay right behind you. So we'll give protection, lavender,
Little spritz.
the lavender.
You did lavender.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then who wants to bring up the rear?
But
Tweedledee does.
Tweedledee does indeed, and I'll
Tweedledee's all about it.
slather some lavender on.
Oh, he's so thrilled. Because one, he cleaned himself of all the termite guts.
Oh, good.
because he preened himself. Some of you, I assume, are still wearing termite guts like gross people.
Oh yeah, I'll shower when the job's done.
Gross people.
Not me.
Good to know, gross people.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the termite guts have done nothing for you.
No.
They've just made you smelly. They
not
do
yet.
not in any way make these termites less aware of you.
I have
But you've made some strong choices to wear termite guts, and I don't want to stomp on that. I don't want to stop you from that. So yeah, you've got yourself your group with some smelly people at the front, smelly people at the back, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Keep looking to one another and be like, well, I want the smell. No, you should. I'm the one with the smell. You can be the one with the smell later. I'm going to smell this time. No, they already put it on
Why
me.
don't you
I
two
smell
just
now.
rub up against each other? Share the smell.
And then they look at you and like, wow, it's not how we are. Is that how you are? No, it's not how I am. It's how you are. I don't think it's how I am. Maybe it's the way you are, but no, it's not. I just decided
Don't
it's
keep
not.
around people.
And then they come with you. All right,
Should we
so
tie their beaks till we're ready?
Oh, I think they will
They're
cooperate.
on board.
Yes. So remember that we're being stealthy.
I'll be the stealthy one, and you can be the loud one. I'll be.
Let's
both.
play the quiet game.
Yes, please.
Are there prizes?
There are.
Yeah,
If
it's
you're
called
quiet-
breathing.
You get to live.
They look at each other and they're like, "But
We're not going to kill you. If you're loud, something else will kill you.
Yeah, something else.
if you'd like, you may roll an intimidation check, Tira, as you show them as something else."
Yeah. I got a 7. Wait. Oh no. I do, but I don't.
For
Yeah,
that.
I'll use a blessing.
All right.
All right.
Is this
Roll
a
it.
reroll? That's a reroll, right?
That's now a 9. That's
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna use another blessing.
Okay.
Rolls on this side.
Yeah, gotta burn them now. There we go. 15.
All right. With a 15, they both they look at the bolt in your crossbow, and they realize that they'd be very quiet if that hit them, and so they think, well, what if we beat it to the punch, and they both tweet a couple times, and then they settle and they fluffle their feathers, and they
You look
they put
mighty
their heads
nice.
down. Yep. And you think they'll be mostly quiet.
Mostly. Wonderful. Well, I suppose
Onward.
time to go, and I'll
March on.
get my. Do you want to float some more dancing lights in front of us?
Should we do?
Oh, that's right. No, can we see? Is it dark? Too dark?
It is kind of dark, so if you want to see, it'll help you see.
I don't know. I mean,
Us?
I have an owl head.
We've got.
What?
I mean,
Because you're in the
late-
front,
late-
but
yeah.
then nobody else will be able to. Could I just do one dancing light?
If we
instead
just
I think they could be as
We
dim
just
as they
conga
want.
line it.
You can dim them if you
Brecken up
want.
front.
of have dimmers?
Now you do remember that the termites are blind.
Right. It wasn't the light that bothered them. It was the fact
The
that we
smell
were
of you.
and the
Yeah.
smell.
I just don't want to light up. I don't know how far the light will travel ahead to where.
Oh,
Because
I
we
see.
don't necessarily know
Them
how
like
far away.
You can keep it right with you.
Firefly-ish.
Okay,
Just
I'll
keep
do
it
that.
in your hand.
Okay.
Keep
You
it
could put
close.
it in my beak. I could make it effervescent. You can make my little
You-
baby
It
glow.
could, yeah,
Do
you
you
could
eat
you could stick it in that
I'm
sack.
not eating. I'm storing for later, Anarin.
I have one of them go into his mouth.
All right. Yep.
Just one.
He's going. His mouth just glowing.
Atira swallows even more.
You can see all the bones of the baby, like it's like a flashlight through
Yep.
it.
Atira's sack glows and shows the way for
Sure,
you.
they're nightlight. Okay.
Slosh, slosh,
His word.
slosh.
Yep. All right. And who do we have in the front again?
That'd be me.
And I'm
That'd
right
be you.
behind.
All right. Then you guys can make them stealth checks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And in the front, Brecken, you can also make a perception check.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I like that sound.
That's an 8.
Ooh.
I got a
Am I not a shit?
7.
Oh no.
I got a
Too bad
10.
you
All right,
used
my
all your
This is
stealth.
great.
Stealth is 18,
All right.
Great.
and perception
Guys, we're gonna need your help.
is
Donate
12.
please.
Perception is 12. All right, let's see how they do on there. All right. You see up ahead of you, there seem to be these large, bloated insectoid bodies they look kind of soft, but they look kind of like they're munching on the wood. You see some termites ahead of you, but as you come closer, they stop what they're doing, and they lift their heads, and their little antennae start moving around. It's like they might have caught wind of something.
Oh no! Crap. How many are there?
Let's see. Let's roll. Let's find out.
I'm asking you because technically you're the one that saw them.
There are 4.
I saw 4.
4 of them.
There could be more, but I saw 4.
Okay, that rhymes.
They kind of cross past one another.
They seem restless.
One by one, more of their little antennae go up.
Do any of you have any spells? All I have is a big stick.
All I got is weapons. Like a shit ton of weapons.
I
What,
have
I mean, what
things that
kind
are
of
loud.
spell? What kind of? What do
Anything
we?
that could get multiple.
I can cast crossbow.
Go down. I can cast screw you.
It's true. That's only got somatic components.
Magic was 3 at once, but just a few.
There's 4,
It's 4.
so I could hit 3 out of the 4.
Or you can, if you cast it at the second level, you can hit 4.
Or we could try just to sneak past.
Can we
against the
sneak
wall.
past them?
Wait.
You can try one by one if you'd like.
Okay.
Do you not have a spell that could
Well, that won't work actually.
cloak us?
No.
I
Cloak?
could do silent image, but they're
won't
blind,
hide
so
on- yeah, it won't
they
hide on
can't
our
see
smell.
the smell.
Interesting.
Gust
don't
of
have anything.
wind.
Gust of wind.
Maybe I could have the wind come from the other side of the tunnel to push our smell away from them.
Go home, Ryan. Freaking puns.
I could do gust of wind and have it come from a different direction so that it pushes our smell away as we go by.
It wouldn't hurt to try.
We could, yes.
Otherwise, I'm going to hit him with a stick.
Gust of
Okay.
wind.
All right.
Strong. Oh, but
60
we have
feet
to.
long and 10 feet wide.
Oh, so we
Oh,
move
it
slower.
goes from me though, so it's
From
just
you.
gonna push
Oh, got it. That
our
won't work.
smell. Oh man.
Oh, let's Okay. Should we just kill
remember
them?
them being distinctly easy
Yeah,
to
we can just kill
murder.
them.
I'm
I think
happy
they're pretty
to
easy.
kill
Yes,
you
let's
guys
just kill
for
them.
I
that.
am
Alright.
just going to start.
Should I magic missile them first? Because then we'll have the element of surprise and hit 3 of them at once, or 4, all 4 of them.
magic missile and then hit him
Yeah.
with a stick?
All right. All right.
I will fire a crossbow.
All right.
Crossbow bolt.
All right. Who? One of these actions will happen, and then we're going to roll initiative.
We'll
Okay.
do the
Which
magic
one
missile
action
first.
is going to be the thing that starts us?
Magic
So
missile.
I'm gonna do magic missile at 2nd level.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. So 2 damage
2 damage. All right.
for one of them. 5 damage for another.
Okay.
5 damage for the third one,
All right.
and 3 damage for the fourth one.
Good. Now all of them are angry,
Great.
and all of them are not dead, and everybody can roll initiatives.
Dun, 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 dun. Ah,
19.
All right.
There we go.
Sounds like 19's probably the first
Dirty 20.
going first.
18.
Dirty 20. Oh. Oh, once I write it up at the top, and now I've got to change it.
Don't worry, my number's nice and shitty and low for you, Steve.
All right. What was an Aaron's?
18.
18. All right. Everybody's
19,
going to go
Nice.
first. And what about Atira?
7.
Nice. Someone goes
Okay.
after.
It's because you got all that shit in your mouth.
Oh, and I guess you do have 2 friends with you. They'll go together. The Tweedles go on 4.
Appropriate, I think.
All right.
wanna
So yeah,
protect them
you can start your way off. Clurick, you're the first person to go here.
Sure, I will shoot a crossbow bolt. Crossbow bolt at the nearest one.
All right.
I'm gonna use nothing. I'll just take it. That is a natural one.
Okay.
Oof.
Good job.
Great. I'm doing wonderfully.
Do you have a
All right.
roll?
Is that
I
it for your
do,
turn?
but I would like to save it possibly because
No,
it's the only
use
one
it
I got.
now. Use it now
No.
on the termite.
No. and I'll just be like, well, that worked well. Go for it, Brecken, and I'll slap Brecken on the back and give inspiration.
Whoa.
All right. Great. Brecken,
You have a D8
it's your
add.
turn.
for the next
D8,
10
excellent.
minutes.
All right. I am just going to go up to one of the little slugs and I'm going to whack it with my quarterstaff.
All right. Your first attack on it has advantage because it wasn't paying any attention to you.
It wasn't.
But after you hit it, it's like, oh.
Well,
Oh,
my
come on,
first
Bert.
roll This is a 27. So
All right, so that hits.
that hits a lot.
It's close.
And then the damage on it is gonna be 7.
All right.
And then I can take a bonus action against
It looks bloody,
It looks bloody.
gooey.
All right, I'm gonna hit
Gooey.
it with my my bonus attack for a hit for 11.
11 is not going to hit.
Oh no!
You punch it and it's just soft enough that it goes around your birdie fist. So I'm sorry. It lives. And Aaron, what do you want to do about this?
Oh, I am going to hit it with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit it.
Sweet.
It almost didn't because you've got some friends in the way. And they provide a little bit of cover in this small tunnel. But a 15 will hit. How much damage do you do?
2? Do I do twice though, right?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can make
you
a
do
second
too.
one. So that first
You have to roll
one
to hit.
doesn't quite kill it.
Oh,
Yeah, did it.
I rolled that.
You have to do it twice because it's a separate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So does this?
It's like 2
second
attacks.
It's like
one
Iron Man
hit?
palm
That's good.
blast.
Does a 24 hit?
A 24 will hit.
Okay.
How much damage do you do? Is it more than 1?
6.
Okay, that's enough. With that, you're able to take out the first one, and it bubbles and pops and and falls down, and the other ones make termite sounds of alarm, which I don't know if you've ever heard a termite make a sound of alarm, but it sounds kind of like that was it. That was the sound of a termite in alarm, and now it is their turn.
What color is its goo?
What color is its goo? The goo of the termites it's mostly like a pasty white, but with a little bit of yellow in it. It looks kind of pustuley, but since you've blown them up so effectively, you can see that the gut is it's woody. It's got a kind of like a cedar flavor to it.
Does
Yeah,
it taste good? Should we eat it?
We're in the middle
I
of
think you
combat.
should absolutely stop the combat in the middle and try to eat their bodies. That is
Please
what
hold.
we need is you to stop and
Oh,
eat
sorry,
their
it's
bodies. All right. So the first one that comes up, it's going to try to make its way past Brecken because it doesn't really know that you're a problem. And if you'd like, you can make an attack of opportunity on it, but then it will know you're a problem.
I will. I'm going to
Better you than me.
bonk it.
All right.
I'm going to bonk it for a 19.
A 19 will hit it.
Excellent, excellent. 8 points.
8 points of damage. Oh my god, that's exactly how much it takes for that one to die.
Sweet.
And it's similar. You punch it, and this time instead of it being all soft, you push it right through the eye, and then your hand comes out the other side, and you're holding a termite eye, and you're like, "This is useless. They can't even see out of this."
Have you guys seen Kung Pao into
Are
the
you
fist?
eating it
All
too?
right, make a Constitution check based off of that action you
Oh,
just did.
no. Oh no! You were doing so great.
You were wonderful until you decided to just eat a thing you punched out of something.
Eat a bug's eyeball. Let's do that.
God, no.
Let's hear this Constitution save.
How'd it go?
8.
Oh, that's
no.
yeah. You're not feeling so
Oh,
good.
God.
You are poisoned
you can add a
for the
D8 to
next
it.
minute.
I can add a D8 to it.
If you want to use inspiration.
Are you gonna do it?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no! So that's only a 9?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. That means you're still poisoned. You have made the ill-advised decision to eat uncooked termite eye. And as it turns out, uncooked termite eye does not agree with your digestive system.
But
Hey,
if it was
guys.
sauteed.
Don't eat them.
Yeah, I think we had that already.
Lessons no one needed.
You're supposed
I
to
don't
wear
know.
them.
I wasn't with you.
While you were poisoned,
didn't
remember
try
that you
the
have
first time
disadvantage on your attack rolls.
What'd you say?
While you're poisoned, remember you have disadvantage on your attack rolls. Because you are too busy going, oh, I've made decisions about my life. And that means that these other two, as they rush past you, you've also used up your reaction, and so you're not able to stop them. But they don't know to fight you because you smell good. good. And so they make their way up to who is second in line?
Me.
Cluric. All right,
Bring it on,
perfect.
bitches.
They hear you say that, and they do not take kindly to that misogynistic tone that you've taken with them. And
Let's
that's
see we're male.
Thank you, Arsenoid. Okay, a
don't
baby
know.
grub termite wondering where its parent is.
oh, baby.
Is it the
grub.
one that just had its eye eaten? Because it was probably.
I didn't
We'll
do
find baby
anything.
grubs. We'll find baby grubs soon. Does a 19 hit you?
19? Yes.
All right, that's what I like to hear. It does 3 piercing damage, and I'm
Nice.
going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Not bad, not bad. 14.
All right. You make the save. So you only take half, which is 2 more poison damage. And then the last one there is going to come up at you too. And they're going to roll a 12. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
You successfully deflect this termite's face. You do not eat any of it, which is
No,
good
I
for
do
you.
not.
I mean, you can, though.
And Atira, it is your turn. You see these termites have run up past Brecken and are chewing on your friend Cluric.
Wreck 'em up, wreck 'em up. Pew, pew. I'm gonna shoot 'em. Shoot 'em, shoot 'em.
All right, shoot him.
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's see them
Oh,
shreds.
that is 25 to hit the first one.
All right, 25 is gonna hit.
All right, and that is 6 damage.
All right, it's still alive.
I shoot it again.
All right,
I think I missed. That's a 9.
that is a miss.
Twing!
Yep, you have it just goes just wide. It doesn't manage to hit its soft, gooey body.
Oh.
Imagine how well he did if he wasn't babysitting.
Tweedles D and Tweedles Dumb look to one another, and they're way in the back, and they're like, "Is this a time that we can talk? I think this is a time that talking might be okay. I don't know. Shut up. We're gonna get in trouble. They've got arrows, but they're our friends."
Kill them!
And they what? And they spend their turn talking to one another.
God damn it.
But fortunately, it's Cluric's turn now.
I will. So, what do I want to do? What do I want?
Give me
Hug
5
them.
bucks.
Chew on an eyeball.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
do that.
I haven't. Okay. Let's do
Surrender.
this. Let's do this. No. I want to. So right now, visually, they're like attacking me currently.
Yep. One of them has recently nommed on you a little bit. The other one tried to.
Um,
It's just sort of gently gumming at your ring.
Can I turn in a way so that they're between me and the wall?
You can get one of them. Either one of them can be between you and the wall, because they're kind of like either side of this wall. Behind you, behind them. There's Brecken, and then there's you.
Okay. Sure. I want to do Thunder Wave, but I want to cast it in a way that doesn't hit Brecken and aims at the wall.
I see.
Is that possible?
Reverberation.
Sounds like a
Are we
case
too
of it's
close?
nice
It
to
might
want
be
things.
tough. It'll probably take an Arcana check after you cast the spell to determine if you do it or not. You might hit Brecken, or you could definitely hit Brecken and definitely hit both of them.
Yes. Good.
These are your choices.
I don't know. Although my track record of doing the right thing hasn't been very great lately.
That's right. That's right. I mean,
What do you mean, Cluric? What are you talking
You're
about?
all,
Nothing.
here, you're all here to rob
Internal
a
dialogue.
place. You're all here to rob a place. You're not like running a children's hospital. So
I thought it was just
well, except one of you.
Whatever. I can heal Brecken if I hear Brecken. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna try to angle it a little bit out of the way so I can hit both the termites and possibly avoid Brecken.
If you hit both, you're gonna get Brecken. If you try to hit just one,
Roll
you can
well,
try to
Brecken,
hit.
I'm sorry.
You can hit one without
Fine.
without hitting. Brecken.
Thunder Wave hitting both.
Yes.
Make a con save.
That's what I like to hear.
I don't wanna. It didn't go so well last time.
Ooh, one of them fails.
Dun, 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 dun,
What is the
14.
DC of your con save? Let me
14.
get the right guy back up.
I got an 18.
There you go.
They
See?
both fail. So you succeed. They both fail.
Whoa! Always the DMs. Wow! Holy crap! Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, always the
Oh,
DM.
thank you.
So that $50, you can sort of break that up however you like. The value of that can be either 1 DM power to any singular player, so let us know who you'd like that to go to, or you can break it into like a bunch of player rerolls or
Or just a
two
whole
character
pile
drops.
of DM rerolls. and
Or
I can
that.
fuck 'em all
Don't
up.
Or
do
that.
that.
So yeah, it's up to you. Enjoy the menu of Friday Night Special and let us know what you're going for. All right?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
June doesn't Dr. Know It All. Oh, great.
Oh, thanks for
thanks
Thank you, Rickety Cat.
Kids
So
for
it's
nibs.
9 damage. So you take half of 9,
All right.
which is are we rounding down or up?
You round down anytime. Anytime it's an odd number, you round down.
Cool.
So, and that's going to be enough. You kill them both, and they both pop.
Sorry, Brecken.
And Brecken is there on the other side, and there's goo everywhere, and you've made a mess. And Brecken takes half that damage, which is good, but like still took a little bit of damage.
Covered in goo and my stomach.
It's great, isn't
hurts.
it?
And you have DM powers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Those DM powers are for you, Brittany.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
you do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
When
no.
you choose to use
When
it.
you choose to use it, you don't have to use it
You're
right
not forced to right now.
Before
Because if you
the
were,
end of
you
the
would be
session.
required to make a baby grub show up.
now. Ooh.
Which you do notice. Anyone who would like to can make a quick investigation check and realize the adoption agency is expanding.
10.
Nat 20.
With Nat 20, you see amongst all of
It's
this,
important.
there is one little wigglier thing that's lying there in the bottom. It's climbing out. It's pale. It can't see because it's blind, just like its parents, and it looks like just an adorable little grub.
Brecken, maybe the grubs are the cure to the adult poison.
You just trying to kill me now?
No, it's a thought. I'm not
Or,
a doctor.
you know,
Whoa, always the DMs.
Wow.
Wow, holy crap.
Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
You're great.
Who's
Who's
that
this
one
guy?
for? Holy crap.
Uh,
Thank you so much.
I mean, we do have a nursery apparently in our party.
We also just hit our first tier.
Oh
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
something good this way comes.
Oh, bad this way comes.
Oh, is
Isn't
this
it
a
Yeah,
bad,
yeah,
good,
bad
bad?
first,
Oh.
then good, then bad.
Oh, good. Cross out the word good. We'll cross it out a couple times for good measure.
Will it grow big enough to
Shit
use
bad
as a
is what we're
steed?
going to call it now.
Okay.
Something shit bad comes this way.
Shit bad.
Yeah, you do find this adorable little grub, and it's just squirming around, and you think it might be able to be tamed.
Thank you, always the DMs. I would like to take my DM powers right now.
Oh, boy.
Perfect. Do it.
All right, where's the
Oh, it's over
timer
there.
handy?
Oh, I've got it. Are you ready? I will flip it and hold it.
So ready.
Ba-boom.
So I immediately open my beak and like Oogie Boogie and Nightmare Before Christmas is like, and the little grub like, it's like sucked into my beak. So like the magic of the dancing lights, plus the little grung baby, plus now the little grub baby, plus the little half fish head, they all sort of congeal into this slop in my beak, and I like, shuck, 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 and I spit out, and it's this brand new creature. It is
God.
amphibious. It is termitous. It is also a little bit fishy, and it glows in the dark, purple, and it's completely on our. It is completely on our side. It is this. It's got like big old cute termite eyes, except that it can see, and it's got adorable little grunga jumpy legs. But like 6 of them, and it's very fast, it's very strong. It's got mandibles, but also like a really deep sound, like when it wants to attack things. I'm out of time.
You are out of time, and that's horrifying.
I'm
And I
glad
think
it's on our
you've
side.
just granted yourself a familiar.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, so it has the equivalent effects of having a familiar. You can use it the same way. And although you've established a telepathic rapport with it, so you
My
can
beautiful
chat with
baby
it.
boy.
Do I have a little bit of telepathic rapport since it was my dancing lights?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good. Roll an Arcana check to try to take over the mind of this thing as the magic is pouring through it.
Oh, 8.
No.
8 is not going to be quite good enough,
I'm
but
gonna
it.
use my reroll.
All right.
You trying to steal my baby? I've been holding
Or
on
can
to
I have
him
two-
for
It's our
parents?
baby.
17.
17. You know, Atira, I want you to roll an Arcana check too.
Yes.
Is it one or the other, or can it be both?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's
Okay.
close, but if
Crap.
it's one-sided,
9.
it's one-sided. You've created this familiar, but it likes a Naren better, and so it does have a
Naren's the
psychic
cool
connection to you both. But in
I
any
held you in
opportunity,
my face.
it will
You traitors.
always choose to do what a Naren asks over what you ask it to do.
Oh, We're parents. You should
And-
be proud.
Yeah, and just like parents,
Holy
this
crap.
child has a favorite.
Always the
Thank you,
DMs.
always the DMs.
Oh,
wow.
the sister, they're great. They're always my DM.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Jeez, thank you so much.
All right, and yeah, you now have this
Whoa.
creature.
Whoa, welcome,
Welcome
Raiders.
in.
Welcome.
Well, thanks for
Welcome
the raid.
in.
Welcome,
I
everybody.
love the name.
Pew, pew, pew,
We
pew,
should
pew.
welcome them
Yeah.
in.
Thanks for coming.
We're playing D&D and we're all birds and we just created some
Wow.
weird Frankenstein's monster out of a tadpole,
Yeah.
baby termite,
Yeah.
and
Some
some
lights.
dancing
I
lights
shook
and
it
half
up
a
like
fish.
a cocktail, and now we've got a frog
Yeah,
termite
which
baby.
brings up very important news. What's its name?
Oh god.
Maybe the favorite parent should name it.
Oh shit.
Denkos, thank you for the follow. Yeah, what's its name? Naren.
Also, always the DMs
Canelo.
who gets the
Canelo.
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 What's
All
a
right.
Canelo?
I like it.
Canelo.
It's a type of pasta.
Oh,
Perfect.
is it?
Is it?
I was thinking cantaloupe, and then I was like,
Oh, that worked.
Canelo.
Your little baby pasta is doing great. and yeah, you can if you want to, you are able to see through its eyes as an action because it functions as a familiar for you. And yeah, it's friendly. It doesn't speak yet, but maybe when it gets older, it'll have a little bit of intelligence and be able to converse in Grung with you.
How far ahead could we send it to kind of scout the tunnel ahead?
Gee, I don't know. Find out, new mom.
Remember,
How
you
fast
don't
can it
need
run?
Naren's or you don't need Atira's permission.
Oh my god.
Yeah, thank you, always the DM.
Jeez. Well, now
something
something good
good.
happened. Something
Yeah.
good.
Oh no! Oh man,
We
I
get
have a
shit
shit
bag
bed and a dun and a great thing.
Did
Thank
we
you
all
so
get
much.
a chance to
who
be
gets
a
those
DM?
Those are for Logan.
Well, no, we could do DMs or blessings.
No,
or...
that one came
Oh,
for you.
That's for you.
So you get low DM powers, but there's still one you haven't given yet. Just letting you know.
I assume it's for Clue.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Great.
Oh, there it
Because you
is.
paid for two and you only. Oh, there's the other one. Dino gets it. Okay.
Ah,
Great.
got it.
All
I
right.
just want to make sure you get the who you're
Aw.
worth.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you
You're
so
so
much.
sweet.
Yeah, and
Thank
everything
you.
that y'all tip goes straight back into the channel. Help us pay the rent and keep the lights on. So it's very, very much appreciated. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It could be real.
Yay. So us three have DM powers that we have to use at some point.
At some point.
This is
All
gonna
right,
go
there's
so well.
I have an
you
idea.
still have a boss fight coming, so
Oh yes. Oh
so
yes.
there's time. And yeah, you do have your frog mite hybrid
Canelo.
creature, Canelo, and yeah, if you would like to send it forward, you can send it off to its death without you,
My
even
baby
though you
boy.
are its favorite parent. I mean, send it ahead.
My beautiful
What are
baby
its stats
boy.
on movement, though?
Not great because it's a baby.
Still learning. It's still kinda
I'd say
wobbles.
probably moves at about 25 feet. But it can climb the walls because it has 6 froggy legs. And so yeah, it can climb around, and it's small. It's a little thing.
Will it stay attached to a ceiling?
It can stay on a ceiling if it needs to. Yeah.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, okay.
What are you plotting with my child?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
I'm just
trustworthy.
saying, we've got this set of eyes that can
Yeah.
climb up walls and on ceilings. Maybe we
Alright.
don't send him to his death and we just
It's
use
true.
him as a scope.
Be real
Yeah.
gentle with them, all right.
Yes. Have him scope to his death.
Uh,
I'm just gonna add that on to whatever you say. If you were like, maybe we should put him somewhere safe. Yes, put him somewhere safe to his death.
we were asking if we could. We didn't stop and ask if we should.
I want him to come up and sit on my shoulder.
He does. He does. He's very happy
I
because you're
just
his
like-
favorite parent. But he's not a terrible critter. He sees the pain in Atira and he looks over and he belches up a little glowing cloud.
I breathe it in just with such love.
Concept. I'm kidding.
There is no con save. It is a love belch, and so it's fine. Nothing bad happens from it. It's just a gift from it to you.
Yay. It does love me.
Oh, I love it. So we should find
Now
our
use
way,
this
huh?
like a weapon.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about it keeping it in your freaking mouth the whole time.
That's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's true. There's
Still,
no more critical
several
fails
pounds
where you
lighter.
swallow your child.
He's probably swallowed a whole bunch of like feces from the.
Wow, it went
I
right
didn't
there.
swallow any of it. I just kept a little.
All right,
No, he
so
kept
we
it
cleared
clean.
this area of little baby termite grubs.
Yes.
Yes, you have the Carnello, the one and only termite grub that has now been fused with a grung and some magic and a fish head.
Yes.
Onward.
Arsenal Roy says, "Love Belch was my favorite '80s hairband." Oh, great! Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
keep going.
All right.
Same.
However,
Yes.
whenever we get somewhere, little baby's going on the ceiling.
Oh, I see.
All right.
So you know that you're not far off from somewhere because you can hear Keeper El Peeper on the other side.
Judging
of
from the
some of
map
these
and how
curves.
we've passed, about how far away do you think are we right now? Before we move further.
You've probably got one bend, and then you're gonna be looking into Keeper El Peeper's pond.
Maybe we should
I
do
think
our thing
maybe-
now.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe we should send little baby up and just kind of like peek around the corner. Nobody's gonna be looking on the ceiling, and then you can see what he's
Go have a
seeing.
little look see, but if you get scared, you come right back to Daddy, okay? Kiss him on his little thorax.
All right, I'm gonna send him out, but I want the lavender on him so that he doesn't.
I mean, he is a termite.
I will now rub a little bit on our little Frankenstein's monster.
He's
As
adorable.
you do that, you are reminded of the fact that this is something that your friend Atira vomited up.
I'm poisoned. I'm
there's an
covered in
exchange
goo.
of an exchange of smells that takes place, is what I'm saying. And you have helped it, and it's done something for you. You get to smell that for the rest of the adventure. And
Fantastic.
No baby
I hope
smell.
you're happy.
but yeah, you think that it'll probably last for a little bit. It's probably okay. At the same time, you think it might be a termite. You might be able to evade the termites in general. But yeah, you're just gonna send it forward. All right.
On the ceiling.
Ceiling
All
quietly.
right. All right. So
Quiet.
he comes around and he climbs up to the top of the ceiling, and he's upside down. And if you want, you can see through his eyes as
Yeah.
he goes. Only one of you, because the psychic bond is stronger with Mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and yeah,
Mama's boy.
as you watch, it comes out into that big cave. You can hear water dripping. You can hear water flowing. Seems like it's coming from up where the grub hub is and is flowing down into this part. You assume that it must be part of the spring system that goes through this tree that the taproot reaches into, and you see a shadow on an immense lily pad. It just kind of shifts and moves a little bit. And as you look, it's an enormous horned frog. Has these massive, angry looking eyebrows, except it doesn't have eyebrows because that's hair. And that's not something frogs do. But it looks like eyebrows, and they look angry. And it's got this huge, wide mouth and the biggest, strongest legs you've ever seen. This thing looks the size of a mammoth. It is bigger than any of the frogs you have thus far encountered, and its body basically entirely blocks the passage behind it. You also notice that there are turtles.
Aww.
There are turtles. There are what kind of turtles are there? They're red-eared gliders.
Did you swim in a
Yeah, they're little. They have red stripes that go down the sides of their heads and the sides of their body. And every once in a while, when they bump into one another, you notice that it bioluminesces. There's a little tiny glow of red in those places.
Can I tell if they're poisonous or if they are dangerous in any way?
You
to
can make a
us?
nature check.
Maybe they are teenaged. You don't know, Highlight.
17.
17. You do not think that they are poisonous. You think that they are more or less docile. They just live here and enjoy the space. And you know with that role also that they have very strong shells. The sort of thing that like maybe could even support some of your weight if you were to jump on one. That they have.
That's how do we get to the lily pad?
Got it.
Well, I guess you might have to make friends with turtles.
Okay.
How do we?
Do you know how
How
to
do
make
we
friends?
do that?
Just you're a wonderful turtle.
I know how to
Say,
make
buddy.
friends quite literally.
Or you could just jump on them and see if they push you on.
That's fair.
Just like, just go right for it. You've got a frog baby up there that you can sacrifice in this experiment if you
You're
like.
determined
You
to have a sacrifice.
I always give the option in the way that you should be aware of the repercussion. The last thing I want is to be like, yeah, you could walk him up there, and then when he dies, you'd be like, what, Stephen? Why did you do that? How horrible! Like, no, I want you to know.
I want you to know.
I want you to know that this is a baby.
powers and could make him immortal. Just saying.
That's true. We have that as well. Okay, well, so we do our ritual, and we do a little dance, make a little love.
Get down tonight. Let's do it.
And then we get down with Mr. Elkeeper.
I'm gonna use my DM powers.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, so the creature, he is kind of more of an elderly man, and so kind of like dentures, he takes off his horns and puts them down next to him and is kind of resting for the night so that Cantaloupe can jump onto the frogs and see if they hold his
turtles?
weight, or the turtles.
It'll hold their weight.
And then he heads back to us to let us know what's going on. And then because he's sleeping, we start doing the ritual, and we're able to successfully do the ritual without waking the other frog.
Obviously.
And then we start to quickly make our way in and start jumping from the turtles so that we can sneak up to the Keeper. And he is in a very, very deep slumber. So we are able to kind of analyze the situation and get as much information as we can about how to kill him.
You think stabbing?
Stabbing is the way to go.
Your understanding as you see this, and you do your dance, and yes, an air elemental appears. It is a large air elemental, and if would one of you like to be in charge of controlling it?
Sure.
I will toss you the stats that you need. Specifically, it has armor class 15.
Cool. Same as mine. Easy to remember.
It has hit 90 hit points.
90.
Has a fly speed of 90 feet. You won't be able to summon another one today, so this is a great time for you to have it. And it can make 2 slam attacks. The slam attacks are +8 to hit, and they do 2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning damage.
+8 to hit and 2d8. Yeah.
Correct. 2d8 plus 5 damage. All right.
Cool.
And for ease, it's just going to go on your turn.
Sweet.
So after you finish whatever you're doing for your turn, it goes immediately after. So you're not mixing turns and stuff.
Sweet.
But that way I don't have to worry about it. I just worry about the boss.
Sounds good.
All right, and while you're there, you've surrounded this enormous frog that has pulled off its angry eyebrows. And set them down.
The denture,
Yep.
denture horns.
Yep. And so it has a little glass next to it that it puts them into. And as it snoozes, there's a bubble that comes out of its mouth and gets bigger and smaller. And you can each make a nature check on it to learn some stuff.
Ooh,
I learned
18.
20 stuff.
All right.
16 as
20
well.
still.
Okay, so it sounds like everybody rolled pretty good. Who rolled shitty?
Nobody.
No one rolled shitty. All right.
Great.
All right. Then one of the things that you will know about it is that it is extraordinarily strong. It has a 24 strength. It is a very strong creature. You would know that it likes to charge. That's one of the things that it does best. Is if it gets up a run and gets towards you, you know that it will hit you even harder than it normally would. That it would get the chance to stomp on you with its big old froggy feet. You would also know that it's fast. It's 40 feet around. It can move at least as fast as you can. And armor class though seems like stabbing. It's probably a good way to go. It's not particularly protected. It's soft. It's squishy. It's just mammoth in size. And you think that it's going to be more about that it can take the hits than it's going to be hard to hit it.
Does it look particularly intelligent or wise?
Let's see. No, not particularly.
Cool. Good to know.
All right.
Wonderful.
But now that you are there, you do need to make some stealth checks to keep it asleep.
Bleh.
And I should note, as you made your way over there, each of those turtles.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Always the
man,
DM.
thank you.
Thank
Great.
you so much.
You're amazing.
What was that one for?
You do notice that those turtles, as you step on them, they each glow, and they do support your weight, even your full bird weights.
All right. I got a 13.
I got a
14.
13.
All right.
I got a 13 also.
Whoa.
Heck.
I see. I think it needs to roll. It's at disadvantage though.
Sleeping.
It's a good thing because that one would have done it.
You know, its hearing is probably
Yeah, a
bad.
very old man.
You
Can't
no
hear
longer
us
have the
well.
DM control. It doesn't rouse in this round. You probably have a round to do stuff.
Oh
You
no.
want
That's fair. You were doing so well for us for the while.
Always DM says, can I do 3 DM rerolls? You sure can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could even give a blessing away because that's only $45.
Yep.
Oh, are blessings 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, they're
Well,
all
there's
5.
0.5. Yes,
0.5.
yeah. 0.5.
All right,
could
so
put a
yeah, if
blessing
you
in
want
that.
to, you can probably get off some attacks as it wakes up, but you wonder if you keep hanging out, how long it'll take before it hears you.
But there's no way around it, you said, right?
Correct. It's basically
It's
blocking the way.
So the only way in is to get through them.
The only way forward is through.
I
Yeah.
shoot him.
Always the DM. We can go
Wait,
ahead and
wait.
put it in the pool
I would like to,
for all of us to use.
or you can give it to me and I'll mess with them.
No,
Yeah,
you
I
got
just
3
saw it. I
rerolls.
saw
You
it going
got
up.
3.
Brecken or Atira have nothing, so you can give it to one of those. Who wants the blessing?
Oh, we're just gonna put it in the pool.
Oh, just
Yeah.
a pool. Oh,
There you
pool,
go.
pool, pool. Got it,
Pool,
got it.
pool.
Pool, pool.
All right,
Pull, pull, pull.
Atira, let's see that attack.
Can I
Since you don't
also
wait for
cast
everyone to
slow-
decide things.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll wait till after.
Atira, do some murder.
There's a murder.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
It's
Yep.
your favorite thing.
It
What's
is my
that?
favorite thing.
So-
Oh boy, that's a 24 to hit.
24 is going to hit it.
Boing, twang.
As he fires that crossbow bolt,
mhm.
can I also be casting a spell?
Once I know the damage.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. We're
Do
gonna
I get
to
my
a new
second attack too?
page. Yes, you can get your second
Yay!
attack and you can get slow off.
Sweet.
This one is a 16 to hit.
It is going to fail the save.
Oh,
16 will also hit.
oh good. Ah, boo, 4 damage.
All right, so you did a total of 13. Is that right?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. You take a look at it and like it is not bloodied after that.
Well,
It looks like it's got a whole lot more body than that.
oh dear.
But it does look like it's moving slow, and so slow means it can only make one attack around. Is that right?
Yes. So, yeah, you have a -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Can't react. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
And only one ranged or melee attack per turn.
All right.
You can attempt. Oh wait, if it casts spell with it to action with a time of 1 action, it has to roll a d20. If it casts a spell,
All right. It
and
seems like it's time for initiatives, unless there's
Wonderful.
something you
Yay.
specifically want to do beforehand. Not the 2 people who've done stuff, but the 2 people who haven't.
Ah. 5.
That's right. You fall off the table.
I do.
Can I
I'm
cast
going 9.
How hard?
Blade Ward?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
that'll
cast
help.
Blade Ward on
That'll
yourself.
help a
Yeah,
lot.
I'll cast that.
for sure. All right. Who thinks they've got the highest
Oh,
initiative?
and sorry, I want to send Canelo over to back to the
Behind.
You want it to hide?
away.
Hide away? Okay.
Yeah,
Canelo will go and hide away.
yeah. I'm gonna
And-
have him be on the lookout for anything coming
All right. All right.
back down the tunnel behind us.
Cool.
Should mark that I
You
cast it.
during the combat, you're not able to see through their eyes because doing so means you're not seeing through your eyes.
Mm.
So you can,
But he could.
but it'll be
kind
bad
of
for you.
warn
But
us,
yeah,
though,
he might be
right?
able to warn you if
Okay.
if he knows and sees.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Initiative
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So who-
17.
you think you got? It sounds like you won.
What'd you get?
I got a 9.
Ooh.
I'm at
19.
19.
Well, you got 19. All right. So the real winner is
Hell yeah.
Nim.
Yay.
What did Brecken and Tira get?
I got a 5.
All right. That's what I
good
like to hear.
9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Monster was there. And all right, cool. Yeah, it wakes up and it starts shifting around, and you can feel the waves underneath you moving about. And I assume you're balancing on some turtles. Is that right?
Yes.
Or are you jumping in the water?
Yeah. If that's the only way to be in the area.
Well, either that or jumping in the water.
Or flying?
I will stay on turtle.
I'm on some turtles.
You might be able to fly, but it's close in here.
It's close,
And
okay.
you've got an air elemental moving around.
That's fair. Yeah, okay. Well, balancing on things.
Turtles.
All right, so we've got Turtle balancing.
Turtle beans.
And Aaron, you're going to be the first person who's able to act as you see its eyes open, and you see how upset it is that it doesn't have its denture eyes or denture brows, and it looks around, and one of those big old eyes comes right onto you.
Blah.
I want to cast Hold Person.
All right,
They have to do a Wisdom saving throw against 13.
so unfortunately, they
Yeah.
don't.
Oh.
They are not a person.
It's a creature.
And so when you cast the spell, it looks at you and it doesn't know exactly what's happening, but it sees that you're doing a spell. You're not sure it understands.
Though?
And then it comes off and it just kind of stops, and then it shakes its head, and then it rears up.
Oh, the waste.
I'm sorry.
This is how we learn.
Yes.
So now you
By
now
dying
you know.
horribly.
Don't
Clue-
eat a termite, and
Don't.
that's
There
a
are
creature,
many
not a
important
person.
lessons learned on this day. Cluric.
Okay. So I have slow going. I want to. Ooh. Well, let's just do that then. It's gonna be loud, but who cares? I'm gonna cast Shatter.
All right.
And it's a 60-foot cube. Con save 14. 60 foot, it's a sphere, sorry. I want to cast it like behind the
Mhm.
like in the back of it so it doesn't reach us. Like just gets the turtle. The frog, I mean.
All right. Now I am going to tell you there are going to be some innocent turtles in this range because there are turtles in front and behind him. They're around.
Casualties. I mean, you don't have any.
It's gonna happen.
issue with
I mean,
that.
All right.
gonna
Turtle
happen.
murder. Turtle murder is a go.
It's just Minsky. Thank you for
you.
that.
Yes, thank you, Mitz.
That's that'll go to the group reroll unless you want to give that to somebody specifically.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Group rule. So con save 14.
Con save 14. It makes it.
Oh damn. You take half damage then.
All right.
Oh, it's 3d8. I only have 2. Hold on again. 9. So it's 10 thunder.
All right.
Halved.
Okay. All right. Take some damage. It doesn't look too happy,
Wish it did more damage. That's okay.
Yes, you did.
but it is now its turn, and it is not looking happy. And he's gonna move, but he moves slowly. He's in slow motion because he is slowed as he like rears up and opens up his mouth and shouts out.
We forgot. My air elemental.
Oh, that's right.
Before
this epic intro.
So while his mouth is open, what does this air elemental do?
so it's he's gonna run up there and fucking wail at him.
All right.
So wait, it's a +8 to hit, you said, right? +8.
Yes.
Plus 8 to hit. And it's just one attack. Oh fuck. 12.
All right. 12 is going to hit.
Oh fuck yes. And then it's 2d8.
Let me
Plus
double check.
5.
This is why I gave you the numbers. Yes, I think it's 2d8 plus 5.
Huh?
Yeah, I believe that's right.
2d8 plus 5. 11, 16.
All right. Yeah, you do 16 damage to it.
That's hard. Great. Sorry, you can commence with the Mortal Kombat.
No,
Wait,
it's over
no.
now. The moment's gone.
We're gonna get a DMCA strike.
Come on, round 2.
Oh, that's right.
So much stress.
All right. And so yeah, the music continues. But oh no, we have
Arsenal.
oh no,
Goro!
Goro.
Yes! Goro!
All right. So I'm a little behind. So as we get through this, I have a bad thing, a good thing, and a Goro
Oh, that's
that
right.
are all coming your way. And so we're gonna have them trigger at the end of each of these rounds. So after Atira's turn, a thing is going to happen every round.
Oh boy.
And Keeper El Peeper, He rears up. He's been smacked by this air elemental. He's seen someone try to use magic on him. He doesn't quite understand it. And he's going to turn and he's going to look at all of you and he's going to try to decide which one he's going to murder the crap out of. And I think the closest person is probably going to be. It sounds like it's probably Atira is the closest. Is that right? Do you guys think that sounds reasonable?
You're probably right.
Yeah. All right. That's a natural 20.
Bye-bye.
And yeah, that bye-bye may be the right answer here because it does 4d8s. And I just rolled an 8, a 6, a 3. Oh, so that's not too bad. It's only 17 so far. 21.
Doubled.
Oh, that's right. So 4 more of these. So 21 goes to 22.
Natural 20.
Goes to 25.
Yup.
Goes to 31.
Yup.
Goes to 32. Plus 7.
I'm out.
It might be time for DM powers. Just saying.
Huh?
Yeah, 39 damage.
You have yours and I have mine.
Do you know when I have some?
Yeah, that's true.
How many hit points does Atira have?
I have 34, so I'm
All right, so
unconscious.
you're just unconscious.
Yeah.
It has reared up and it has just smacked you with its face and knocked you down.
Yeah.
Oh man, good.
It's feeling good, and that is all it can do because it's slowed.
That's right.
I'm gonna take my DM powers.
All right.
We're gonna see how this is gonna go.
Yay.
What is the name of the slug baby again? I just know my slug baby.
Canelo.
Kill slug baby.
Canelo.
All right, are you ready?
Canelo. Why do you think I'm? Do I look like Clue?
It's our child.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa!
If you want to, you have DM powers. You could. All right, are you ready?
All right, go
Flipping
ahead.
it. It's flipped.
So, upon seeing that Atira has fallen to the ground, Canelo feels this psychic connection to him and crawls over there, and we discover that he has amazing healing properties.
Yeah, he does.
He
Fuck
reses
yeah, he does.
Atira back to half health, only half,
All right.
back to half health,
Take it.
and grants temporary hit points to the rest of the party so we won't fall. 10 temporary hit points
Jesus.
each.
Okay. Fuck.
How many? 10?
10.
10 temporary hit points.
DM powers.
And that's all I really wanted to do with that. What else?
Get creative.
Describe the smell of the love belch that heals us.
Fine, it's all given through a love belch. You just see this purple mist going out, and it smells sweet like cinnamon. He has cinnamon breath for whatever reason.
Is that an apple chai latte?
Yum.
And
That's it. That's it.
I was like, hold on, there was one thing I wanted to do within reason, and my brain.
All right.
I
So
love it.
Atira, you are alive again. You're lying on the ground. You're still prone. But you have your little babe there has crawled up and is like cuddled in your arms
my son.
and has belched on your face, and you feel so much better. And the rest of you feel so inspired that you've got those 10 hit points, those 10 extra temp hit points after seeing the sacrifice and courage of this 6-limbed frog mite creature.
Good job, buddy.
Aw.
Oh,
And Brecken, it's now your turn.
that's cool.
All right, so I still have my, since I know I need to stabby stab, I have my silver dagger. And I'm just gonna run up and I'm gonna do some stabbing.
All right,
Look at me stab.
let's see it.
Look at you, stab.
Look at me stab.
Stab, Brecken, stab.
All right, I'm going to hit for 18.
Stab.
All right, 18's gonna hit.
Stab away.
And
Stab away, stab
I will hit
away,
him for
stab
8 damage.
All right.
And because I'm a monk, I get to attack twice. Look at me attack twice.
Okay.
I hit for 8.
8 will not hit.
Natural 1.
The crit miss will also not hit.
Can I use the reroll?
If you want to.
I'm asking you guys. 'cause
It's group. You can use it
Yeah,
anytime.
whatever you want.
You
Claim
don't need our permission.
Well, I wanted to be nice because
Oh.
I'm nice. Does 12 hit?
A 12,
I think so.
because it is slowed,
It's down there.
will hit.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. All right, and then
Now.
the damage will
Tossed.
be another 8.
All right.
And I would like to take my bonus action of an unarmed strike just to see.
Okay.
I want to slap it.
All right, try to slap.
Step.
Oh, slap. 9.
Oh no, that's not gonna hit.
Oh.
Yep.
No.
You make contact, but you just like touch it gently and
Jiggles.
slowly move your hand off to the side. And it's a little awkward, but it doesn't seem to
Don't
mind
lick
that
your
much.
hand. Don't lick your hand. Don't. I said don't. We know what happened.
No, I'm waiting to watch. All right.
Stick my hand in the water, wash it off.
Atira, you are lying on the ground. You've seen things for a little bit there. You were dead. You're
Oh,
not
boy.
now. You have something adorable in your arms.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I saw that big nest in the sky, you guys. It was a hell of a thing. I
All the worms you can eat, buddy.
so first I'm gonna.
You sure you were in the sky?
Oh.
Wow.
I'm a good papa.
Yeah. How dare you?
I'm gonna
You're awful.
shoot it twice.
All
I
right.
made it walk. I win. The first one's a 9, but
Not gonna do it.
second one is a 21.
Yeah.
Just a twang.
All right.
Twang.
And then it's 8 damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna chuck my borrowed dagger back to him.
All right. So make an attack roll for throwing a dagger at your friend.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, good job. You only take 1 damage because it's friendly fire.
All right.
But yes, this dagger comes flying across the room to you. Most people hand-bladed objects across, but no. Not this
right
Not
next to it,
Atira.
too.
Boom, this is for you. I got you guys Christmas gifts. Ah! And I got concern over Atira's gift-giving practices, and it is time. It is time for a bad thing happens because we hit those bad things, and it's time for the bad thing.
Oh, no.
And the bad thing is that you've been kind of noisy, and it turns out that those tongue lashers, they are trained to come towards noise,
Oh, no.
and so you see a set of them. Let's
They
roll.
missed me. They hadn't.
We're gonna roll 1d6 and find out how many tongue lashers join this fight from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a 1.
Yay!
I'm gonna use a DM reroll because that's what they're there for. 3.
Not as bad. As
Not as good as I was hoping, but still, I should have just used a blessing. No,
I don't think it works that way.
Does not work that way.
try and stop me.
That's right, you're the DM.
But yeah, you. So now you have the 3 of these guys. They are going to go. Let's roll initiative for them to see where they land in there. They get a 17, so I think that
Jesus.
that beats Cluric, but not Naren, right?
No, I think I got 17.
Oh, you got 17. What's your dexterity mod?
2.
All right, let me double check their dexterity mod. I wasn't expecting on using them. All right, yeah. So you just barely beat them. That means they're gonna go right before the big monster, and we're gonna have 3 tongue lashers. Added
Ooh,
onto
they
my
fall.
thing.
Querus.
Oh,
The dawning
yeah.
of the age of Querus.
All right. And Aaron, it is now your turn. You see these frogs that have come up from behind. They have those daggers sticking out the top and bottom of their tongues. They have pierced tongues. They look horrible, and they're coming for all you.
Okay. I am going to cast
Yeah, you did.
Conjure Barrage. Barrage?
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 Barrage.
Conjure bar.
Perfect.
All right. What are the effects?
So you throw a non-magical weapon into the air, and it basically creates a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward. So I want to cast that towards the big frog.
The
toad.
biggin.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
All right.
And succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Disadvantage.
Ooh, good call.
Because of slow.
Mm.
Or no, sorry, is it disadvantage or -2? It's -2.
Oh, okay.
Against 13.
All right. So it fails.
Yes.
Nice.
What are you throwing in the air?
That silver dagger.
Ah,
that
all
you
right.
So
threw
there's-
So it's a
over.
rain of silver daggers that you're
Yes.
going to send hurtling down towards Keeper El Peeper.
10
10 damage?
damage.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, it takes it.
Does the silver do any? Like, does it?
No, but it is more expensive.
What did the silver
Ooh,
work
shiny.
against?
It was
The were
the were
Oh.
stuff.
were creatures.
Yes, you did fight some were geckos, and they could only be harmed by
They're
silver.
geckos.
Yep. All right, cool. Next up, I've got Cluric.
Yes, you do. I'm going to turn around to the tongue lashers and say, back for more. And
They respond with
they're behind us, right? They're like on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna cast Shatter again, but towards them.
All right. Destroy this tree. Yeah.
And what can I get them all three of them in the same?
Yeah, you think that you can
Great, I will do that.
destroy
and
this tree that you're in.
That's fine. It's giant enough. It survived plenty. And I so I need the con saves. No, yeah,
Alright.
con saves.
All right.
14.
Pass. Fail. Fail.
Such aggression with those dice. dude.
Yeah.
So mad.
15.
All right.
Ugh.
Let's see. So 2 of them failed. They rolled down 15. Which puts them at. There we go. And the one that passed takes half of that, so that's what, 7?
Yeah.
So they're okay. Cool.
And then for bonus action, I want to wait. I feel like
Become one with the frogs.
crap. Thought I had something, but I don't. I guess I don't. I kind of just don't want to say anything, so you guys keep doing that for a while. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Mantle of Inspiration.
All right.
If I give new temporary HP, it doesn't cancel the other
It
ones.
doesn't stack whatever's
Right.
highest.
So
is the one
whatever
that's
the
there.
highest is, great.
Yeah.
The point of it is going to be well, I guess I don't really need to do that. I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Brecken. Again. Brecken.
All right.
I reckon.
I've been inspired.
You've been inspired again, and I will also
Broken.
then I will think towards my elemental friend, and I will do another. I'd like the elemental to like kind of like get in the way of the frog,
Okay.
so that it's between us and the frog of El Peeper,
All right.
and I want to do another slam attack or whatever it is.
Okay. Go ahead. It does 2 of those.
It does 2 of those. Oh, I only did 1 last time. Well, the first one's a natural one, so that's not going to work.
That one will miss.
The second one is much better. 26.
All right. How much damage?
10.
All right. This thing is now finally bloodied.
Yay!
So it means it's halfway there. But it also means it's the tongue lasher's turn, and there are 3 of them. Who's furthest in the back? I'm guessing you've come a little bit back to deal with them.
A
Right.
little bit, I would
Yeah.
assume. Yeah.
Yeah. Who,
So
el-
the
who
two
else
of us
do we? And
probably.
Atira's up front.
Yep.
Who else would be back?
Us 2 and the Tweedles. Are in
All
the
right.
back.
Oh, that's right. They're Tweedles. They could get eaten.
Could get eaten.
Let's see what
Oh,
happens.
darn!
We need
Wow.
one of them alive.
That's
Nope,
fair.
we've already done the ritual.
All right.
We're fine.
The
We don't
first
need
the
them.
first one lashes out with its tongue at a Tweedle and misses. Second one, 15 plus, does a 19 hit Clue.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right. This one's gonna hit. You get tongue blasted again. You're familiar with this experience. The tongue comes flying out. It's got daggers on it.
It's more pleasurable this time.
It is not. Because it just did 11 piercing damage
Wolf.
and 4 poison damage, and you are grappled. It wraps around you until this grapple ends. You are restrained, but this toad cannot bite another target. And then there's the last one, and you know what? It's gonna go for you too. 19 again. Also, you're restrained, so it would have had advantage.
That's right.
And it's gonna do. Let's see how much damage. Oh no, it does 11 piercing damage as well,
Yikes.
and 8 poison.
Wow.
Wow.
We got lucky on that D10.
Yeah, you did. Fuck.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a bad thing.
Who's controlling the elemental?
Me.
Hurricanes.
Cool.
And then your big monster friend actually has their turn. I could scroll back to the actual stats of the boss and not just his buddies that have come and joined you. And yeah, Atira, you're still at
Yeah.
target because you're right there and you got back up, and it's
Yeah.
like, whoa. It
Oh,
doesn't
dear
say that
God,
because
no.
it doesn't have language, but It does roll a 24 to hit.
Yep.
All right, then it's going to hit, and it's going to do 3 plus
The elemental
7 plus 1 plus 2.
Oh yeah, does elemental
so
block
13.
any of it?
Is the
13.
elemental in the way at all, or?
That's a good question. I think that since it hasn't moved and Atira hasn't moved,
Yeah,
it's
it's
it
a
can't.
straight shot.
It can't spread them out.
That's fair.
So
That's
it's not
okay,
it's not
guys,
in the
I'm
way,
still
but
up.
it's up in its grill.
Cool.
And that's 13 plus 7, so a total of 20 damage.
Wait, a total of 20? Oh, yeah, I'm
Total
out
of
again.
20. Yeah.
Even with your temp hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you gave 10 hit points to everyone but me.
No,
You
I,
feel-
I give it to
Oh,
everyone.
You had 10 temp hit points
Okay,
from
wait
the
a minute.
magic of DM powers.
All right, hold on.
Are you
So the
barely-
total was 20?
Total was 20.
I had 6. Okay, so then I have 6 left.
Oh,
You're
good.
alive!
Oh, no, I have 4 left. I have 4 left.
Boo. All right, and yeah, so that is its turn. Brecken,
Yesin.
you can do so.
We're gonna stabby stab some more because it's
All right.
my favorite thing right now.
Okay.
All right. So the first one's 27 to hit,
27 will hit it.
and we are. Not rolling that. My bad. A 9.
All right, 9.
And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit again because we got some doubles. I am going to use the inspiration D8 because I need some helps. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Beautiful. And yes, 6.
All right.
And then
Cool.
I'm gonna attempt to slap again. I'm gonna land this slap.
All right.
It's what I want. My bonus action. 16 to slap.
16 will hit.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa, Trick
Whoa!
Brain, thank you for those cheers. Look at them go. Whee!
Thank you.
Ding, 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 ding.
I will do 9 slapping damage.
All right. It's not looking terribly happy. It's not dead yet, but it's not looking thrilled about this. All right. Atira.
Okay. I struggle to my feet. I turn to an air and I say, if I don't make it out of here, you kiss my son goodnight. And I go to fire upon the big old fruggle.
All right.
Fuck me. That one, so that's 7
Yeah, that's not
for
good.
the first attack. Second attack, 21.
21 will hit.
Yay! And then I gotta. Ooh, that's 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I have a thing. Nope. Useless. Oh wait, no! Action surge! I'm gonna shoot him 2 more times. I'm gonna summon up what I got left.
All right.
Oh, you. 10. And
10 will miss.
There are blessings.
No.
22.
22 will hit.
7 damage.
All right. It's not quite down, but it doesn't look very good. It doesn't look terribly happy. And with that, we are at the end of this round, which means either
Something
a good
good.
or bad or
Oh, that's right.
a good or a goro happens.
That's true. That's true.
And I think we'll roll a d. Odds, it's good for you. Odds are good for you.
Yes.
So a good thing happens for you at this point, and you hear echoing from behind you, a voice. It says, "Well, I think we can help you out here. We're not gonna leave you behind, friends." And Steve Fish Silverhurry emerges from the back, and he just leaps out, 2 daggers out onto the back of one of these tongue lashers that has come for you. We're gonna roll a d6, 1 and 2. 1 and 2, it's the one that's got you, and so it's
Okay.
trying to save you. It's a 6. It gets a different one, but he's still helping. He's like, "I'm gonna do what you need. Don't worry. I'm gonna fight these here bug froggos for you." It turns out the door was locked. I couldn't leave. I spent the night hiding out with the grubs. I smell like a termite. My friend was eaten. And with that, it's Naren's turn.
All right. I am going to do magic missile at 3rd level, so I'll have 5 bolts.
All right.
I want to send 1 to each of the tongue lashers and then 2 to the big guys.
All right. Cool.
So it's 3 damage.
All right,
For
for
one of
which
them?
ones are you going? This tongue lasher?
Yeah,
All
one
right,
those
tongue.
three,
So yeah, 3, and then the next tongue lasher 3.
Okay.
The next tongue lasher 2.
All right.
The big guy 5, and then the big guy 3. So 8.
So the 5 was not enough, but the 3 is. He had 1 hit point left after
Whoa!
that. And so tell me a little bit about what do your magic missiles look like, and what happens as you kill Keeper El Peeper.
So they are those purple stars that kind of almost like ninja stars.
Mhm.
And as they go in, one goes from one side and one goes to the other, kind of. And because he doesn't have his dentures to block it,
All right.
his eyes explode.
Oh my God, it's true. They pop and he collapses down, and the jar that held his eyebrow dentures like shakes back and forth but doesn't quite tip over.
I want one of those.
And he's laying in the water. And yeah, Klurik, it's your turn.
That was gruesome. All right. I'm going to turn towards these fucking tongue lashers. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna turn to the tongue lashers, and I will.
Remember, you're tied up in a tongue.
I am tied up
Ooh.
in a tongue.
Hey, sharpshooter, thank you for
Oh,
the
nice.
blessing. We'll add that
Yeah.
to the group unless that's for somebody in particular.
So there's 3 of them still. None of them have been destroyed yet.
Correct. None of them have been destroyed.
Is the loud old guy Silverfish? Is he in the way of them?
No, he's not blocking them. But if you did an area of effect, he's like on one of them, so he will
He's
also.
on one of them. Got it.
Yeah.
I can I aim a thunder wave towards 2 of them that he's not in front of?
Yes, you
Wonderful.
can do the 2 that he's not on.
The one that's on me and the other one, right? Because you said that's right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Correct.
Excellent. So con save 14.
All right, let's see how they do. That's a pass. That's not a pass.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
They
Ace.
take 9 if they fail.
All right. Math is
Look
hard.
at that, Ryan.
I did it.
Yay!
I'm proud
A
of
blessing
myself.
for me.
All right, and for the one
Okay.
that succeeded, it's only 5, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast mantle use my mantle of inspiration, and I can grant you haven't been hit really, right? No, wonderful. Then I will use my mantle of inspiration to give 8 temporary hit points to
Atira?
to Atira. Actually, I can give it to all 3 of you
Oh.
because I
Woo!
can't give it to myself technically.
Oh.
So the 3 of you get 8 temporary hits. If you have 10, then you
Yeah.
keep 10.
Oh, thank goodness.
And you have 9, so
Oh, just leave it then.
you leave it as 9.
Okay.
And then now all of you can move up to your speed without provoking attack of opportunity. So if you need to get the fuck out of there, you can get the fuck out of there. Are you
Never.
trying?
Would you like
Never?
to get the
Never?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I like to
fine.
hear.
I'll protect my
Okay.
baby.
He's also next to a dead body.
That's fair. That's true. Oh, that's right, because that guy's dead.
Yep.
Great. And then my bonus action, I'm gonna get the air elemental to swing around and go for one of the whatever is the tongue blasters.
All right.
Blaster Master.
Blaster masters. Natural 1 for the first hit. Great.
All right.
Track record. 11. 11.
I have good news and bad news.
Yeah.
The bad news is I had scrolled away and I didn't double check their hit points. The good news is their armor class is 11.
Oh, great.
Hey.
Thank God. 12 damage.
All right. Which one are you targeting?
The one that's on me.
All right. Guess how
Oh,
many
gosh.
hit points it had?
Was it 12?
It was exactly 12. So you picked the right answer. The other ones would have survived.
Nice.
You are no longer tied. Well, the tongue's still on you, but like you think you'll be able to get out of it on your next turn as a free action. For the moment, it's just gross. And
I'm
it dies.
so
Yeah, this air elemental crushes it down. A gust of wind and pops it. and you feel good.
It's the air just like goes in through the open mouth with the tongue out.
It's a reverse croak, and then it just goes. And it hates it. It hates it so much that it's dead. And which is a good thing, because it was about to be their turns. And one of them is going to go after your Tweedle friends. That's going to hit your Tweedle friend. And let's see how much damage we do to your Tweedle. Man, you're dicks.
No, just Clue.
Just Clue. Murdery,
All right,
Clue.
Tweedle's not down, but Tweedle is grappled.
Well, not for my friends.
Grappled.
Yep, wrapped in a tongue that he can't get away from. And he's looking. The Tweedles are looking at one another and be like, "Oh no, it caught me! It caught you! It didn't catch me! Good. Well, that's good because I don't want to be caught. But yeah, I got caught. You should be worried about me, not worried about you. Yeah, but I'm really worried about the fact that I'm not caught, and that's really good for me. That's not about you right now. It's about me. I'm wrapped in a tongue and it's got a dagger in it.
Oh,
well,
no.
I'm not wrapped in a tongue with a dagger in it, and so that's good. And then it is
Thank you.
Brecken's turn.
Thank you, Velcor. That is a reroll for me and one for Steve to bring balance to the world. Thank you, Velcor.
Ooh, I better start using these
Balance
rerolls.
the force. Always.
All right, Brecken, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna run up to the healthiest one.
Okay.
And there are two left, and one got attacked by.
You can as a bonus action try a medicine check to figure out which one is healthier. Otherwise, you're not sure. For you are not a frog doctor.
I think they're both pretty close.
A frog.
Well, okay, fine. I'm just gonna attack whatever one I can run up to and
Okay.
attack him with a big stick.
All right, stick it to him.
Bash his brains.
Hit for 23.
All right, 22 will hit.
body bag.
We're gonna do 5 damage.
Actually, you know what? Re-roll that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Feel it, Steve,
Yeah, I gotta
the
use 'em.
power.
We're gonna hit for 16,
All right, you hit him.
and we're going to do 6 damage,
All right.
and then super monk power of attacking twice. That is going to be an 8.
That's not gonna hit.
That's not gonna hit.
I am not gonna
But
make
I'm
you
gonna
re-roll
bless
that.
it.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna
From the group
bless it.
blessings. Yes, yes.
Yes.
The 6.
But the 6. That's a 10.
No.
10 is not gonna do it.
Should I use the last one to and we'll hit other things?
Sure, whatever.
I'm gonna do it one more time.
Yeah,
I'm
might
just
as well.
gonna use
Do
it.
it.
I'm just gonna use it.
All right.
Do it. Let the hate flow through you.
We're now 16.
All right. All right. A 16 will hit.
And we're gonna hit it for 5 damage.
All right.
And then my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
is I am going to spend a key point for the flurry of blows, which means I'm going to hit it twice.
Okay.
So our first one is going to be 18 to hit,
That'll hit.
and we will do 8 damage.
All right. It's still up.
And then our second flurry, 15 to hit,
That'll hit.
and we will do 7 damage.
All right. This is a slap of death. Tell me how you slap it. to death.
Yes. You did it.
Yes.
Just wailed on this guy.
Yes. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "It's your time to go."
5-finger death punch.
All right. It is defeated. There is just this one frog left, and it is Atira's turn.
Yay.
All of us turned
I
to the
said-
frog.
Look away, Canelo. Look away. And I, yeah, I'm just gonna.
What a good dad.
That's 14.
14 will hit.
Yay. Twang. That is 6 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna see if it. 15 to hit. Yeah.
All right.
damage.
15 will hit.
9 damage. So 15 total.
All right. It is still holding on to life, just barely.
In time for.
That's right.
Yeah.
The biggest, angriest frog you've ever seen,
But stop the music too.
with 4 arms.
We'll get in trouble. Oh, here.
With 4 arms, comes climbing out. It It seems to have been inside of that enormous frog, and it bursts forth,
Oh no.
holding in its hand, in two of its hand, a tongue that it's swinging around like a whip.
Fuck.
And with its other hand, it has the rib cage that it's using as a shield. And in its other hand, it is holding the gallbladder. You don't know why that's dangerous, but you can sense that it is. And Guro has emerged from this beast.
Oh boy.
And it looks at all of you, and it declares in grungy voices, well, I'm just going to have to kill all of you now. I'm very sorry about that, but this is a very important place, and you're not supposed to be here.
I love Goro.
And in Naren, it's your turn. You've seen this Goro come out.
Oh god. All right. I'm
Look him
gonna hit him with a firebolt. Does a 13 hit?
No, he's got that
No.
shield in his arm, and he blocks you.
Dang it.
Well, that was pretty close.
I'm
Be
gonna-
careful, I'm not liking the fire.
I'm gonna I'm gonna move away.
I'm gonna run.
I'd like to activate my GTFO.
Get the fuck out.
All right.
And I call Canelo to me to get out
Alright.
of the whip
Out of the tunnel.
area.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. All right, Klurik, you see this beast. I should roll him initiative too. Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
Joy.
No. This is great. As a bonus action, can I drink a healing potion?
You may.
Excellent. It's just.
You have healing potions?
I think didn't we buy healing potions, right?
No, we couldn't afford them.
Oh,
Yeah, they
no,
are
we
50
did.
gold pieces each.
Mm-mm.
Why do I have 4 healing? Oh, it's from my old. It's from the other thing I've used this character for. Sorry, my bad.
I
I
see
missed
you're
that.
stealing from Cross Worlds.
Yes, I mean Clue would. Let's
wouldn't.
in that case, I will not do that. I will do. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so my slow is no longer valid since it's dead. So I will. I'm gonna cast Bane
All right.
on Goro. Charisma save.
All right, it fails.
Great. And you know what? Because I can do it,
Ugly.
I'm gonna choose the frog also because it's still alive, and why not? So
All right.
I can choose up to 3 people.
The frog makes it.
Oh. So Goro is now baned. Target fails save. If you make an attack or a saving throw, you minus D4.
All right, cool.
Yes, for Goro. And then I will hide behind my air elemental. And the air elemental is going to
Whoa! Oh,
thank
it's
you,
him.
Elizabeth.
Wow.
Thank you, thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Who's that one for?
I'm the only one that has mine left, so don't give it to me because I already have one.
Cucumber does silly things.
Cucumber does do
Just
something.
saying.
I'm saving mine for a good moment that I have an idea of.
All right.
So I will have the air elemental go straight to Goro.
Okay.
Yes, Goro, and hit him twice.
All right.
Oh, thanks for the follow,
Okay.
Orgulthar.
Well, the first one's probably not going to hit. The first one's 12.
Nope.
Second one is 15. Or
Fif-
25, sorry, 25.
25. Okay. 25. Just barely.
Yeah.
You assume that he's probably
Oh.
24 AC. You hit.
It's not rerolls, it's characters. John Wick.
Oh
Oh,
no.
God.
Friend or foe, friend or foe.
Friend, please.
Don't say.
15 damage.
All right. 15 damage to Goro.
Oh, and sorry,
And I
two,
would. What?
Yep.
two
Two-player
player
rerolls
rerolls
and
and 5
five
blessings. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
thank you. Put those
That's
in
always the
thing.
DMs.
I mean, this just tells me I need to step it up. You need more dangerous things to fight.
Oh, fuck.
DM decides.
DM decides. Oh, god damn it.
Friend or foe.
All right.
So
Pencils, hide your pencils.
somebody donate 10 so that it could be a good.
Oh yeah, we're almost to
on the-
100.
Close.
So where are we at? Where are we
But
at?
that's something bad then, right?
No, I think it's good because it's bad, good, bad, good. I think.
Yes, bad, good, bad, good. Hey, K-Bug357,
Hey,
thank you for the follow.
Yep. So
So
it'd be
yes,
on
do
bad
2
again.
attacks, and I'd like the elemental to kind of get in the way of Goro. Now
All
that
right.
Goro's
So
not
yeah,
attacking
you want
somebody.
this wind to wrap around Goro.
Yes, kind of just
All right. Yeah.
envelop and attack.
All right.
Cool, cool,
Perfect. It is now Brecken's turn.
Wow! Trick Brian, thank you for the 1,000
Yeah, that's
bits.
awesome.
Bits.
Look at the size of that.
All right, so now we're going after Goro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of everybody.
Well, there's
else
also
is dead.
there's one more lizard left.
One more.
One
Or
frog left,
One more
but
tongue blaster.
you know who's riding it. I think I'm gonna
That's
be able to take this one out. I've got you by the tongue, froggy boy.
So at that, I'm just going to turn to Goro, and we're gonna go after him with my big stick.
All right.
Steve Fish.
I
Steve
like
Fish
my
Silver.
stick.
Yep. Steve Fish, Silver Hurry. Oh yeah.
Hit for 21.
21 will hit him.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool.
And we are going to do 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then super monk powers. 19 to hit.
19 will hit as well.
Oh,
He did the 10.
Yeah! Something good, something good.
Wait, is
you
it
so
something
much.
good? I thought it was bad, good. Is this the third? Or
That was the fourth
This
one.
is the 4th?
This is the fourth
You missed
one.
the third one,
Holy
I guess.
crap.
Oh no, that means I owe you a bad.
And a good.
Maybe?
I owe you a bad and a good. All right.
Crap.
I do 9 damage though.
Yes, you do. All right,
And
success.
then-
Yeah, you're beating him up.
All right, awesome. Because I'm going to take my bonus action and I will go ahead with my key point for my blows.
All right.
Let's do it.
Dwee.
Hit for 11.
11's not gonna do it. He's got that rib cage.
I'm blessing it.
Nah,
I don't care. 14?
still a no.
I'm going to do one more. Because I want to.
Blessing.
Blessing. Yeah,
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Beautiful.
Out of D6.
7 damage.
All right.
And then my second flurry. 14 to hit.
You get another reroll.
All right.
Me?
And the damage.
I'm sorry. 14 will not hit.
Fine. I'll just leave that alone.
Okay. All right. And yeah, you watch as Steve Fish Silver Hurry. I'm on top of it. I'm gonna get it. I remember when I used to do bull riding competitions. It's a lot like it, except it's a bullfrog riding competition. And with that, he grabs it by the front of the mouth and he does a backflip and he pulls the thing with him and he pile drives it into the ground.
Oh, shit.
And he goes, "Oh, take that, froggy boy."
Oh no.
And that way I can cross that off and no longer worry about its action. And Atira, it is your turn.
Thanks,
You're
Steve
fighting
Fish.
Goro.
Oh, it's my
Steve is
dream.
so
It's my
rough.
absolute dream. I put the crossbow on my belt. I pull out my greatsword, and I just march up to this dude. I've dreamed of this fight for a long time, Goro. I thought you were just a legend. And I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna swing. Fuck!
Alright.
7. Wait, but I have a reroll. I use it.
All right.
Me. Oh, come on!
Yeah,
8.
blessings.
No, I'm use a group reroll. Yep.
All right.
Bloop. Come on. No, son of a bitch! 10.
Yeah,
No.
blessings.
No.
Blessing.
I'll bless it.
Add D6.
I'll use my, yeah. 11.
No.
I'll,
I don't like saying no this much, but a little bit.
I'll use my second. I get another attack though.
Okay.
Swing again. I should have stuck. Oh wait, I just rolled the wrong weapon. Hold up. For fuck's sake, 7.
No.
I'm
Goro.
fanboying too hard. I was like,
Goro was expecting to like move his ribcage shield around and block you, but instead he's just like,
What are you doing?
Eh,
You okay?
eh.
You seem a little bit lost. You shouldn't be carrying that, I don't think. You're not very good with
It's the
it.
turtles. Really, I'm actually really good with the sword. Oh man.
Oh, good. How are you with a big tongue whip?
and with that he makes his attacks because it is now Goro's turn, and he's gonna miss. And
Boy.
does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
All right, so the second time he does hit, and he is going to manage to do 2d6. 1. He does 2 damage to you
Oh,
with
boy.
this tongue. He whaps you with a tongue and rolls minimum damage. And yeah, you hear he hears Steve Fish Silverhurry being like, "Well, I don't think I'm gonna stick around here. Seems like you've got a whole big old cast of characters, and I'm just taking up space."
I don't trust him. He's going for the loot.
And then he takes out the dagger from the tongue of the tongue lasher, and he holds it up triumphantly. And he says, "I'm going to be waiting at the door. I'm kind of afraid to open it."
Have a nice glass of SoCo on me.
"Okay, yeah, that's a different character you're thinking of, but yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. I didn't drink any. I was another thief that was here to steal the loot from under you.
That's right. That's
You're
right.
thinking about that old man,
guy,
that
that's
old
right.
drunk fella.
Thanks,
Who I
Banana
had
Man.
nothing to do with. Bye! And he leaves. Goodbye, Steve Fish Silverhurry. Cross him out too. And
I like how we
yeah.
did the King Kong jaw break before.
Yes.
He's like, "Oh, well, I'm done now. Bye,
thanks, I'm
everybody."
good.
All right, and as you are now fighting Goro, and Aaron, you're next up.
Alrighty. Would you say he's humanoid?
He does look humanoid.
I'm going to cast Hold Person.
All right.
Hey, Ali Capone or Capone. Oh,
He
Ali
rolled a 3
Capone.
on that die, so he's going to
Alright.
fail. And he is going to be held because he is a person, and he stands there with his arms all out akimbo, and he is stuck, which means anyone else who's attacking him has advantage. And if it's a melee attack, you automatically crit.
Yep.
Woo!
So, anything else for your turn?
Probably all you can do. Unless you have a bonus
Yeah.
action or if you want to walk away. You're already
I mean,
hiding.
I'm already hiding.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, then that
I
makes
want to
it.
just check in with Canolo and make sure he's doing okay.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. They've seen a whole lot of carnage, and you do have to question what this will do for their psyche as they grow up.
I rip a little piece of my shirt and put a little
Whoa!
blindfold
Eric
to-
Frankhouse presents.
Thanks for
Get a
Thank you
raid!
for the raid.
Yeah, thank you, Raid.
We're fighting Goro.
Yeah. All right. So you can cover that up and clue.
Sweet.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal myself. Because I'm not doing great.
Serving hands.
So I'm gonna do cure wounds on myself. And I will just use this because I'm lazy. Where'd you go?
Grinning and dropping
7.
it.
I heal 7.
Amazing.
Nice.
I'm now somewhat better.
All right.
Than I was before. I'm halfway. That's where I'm at right now. And then I will not do anything with my bonus action because I don't have anything I can do. And I will get the air elemental to attack twice
All right. Cool.
with advantage. Yes.
Yes.
Sweet, because it's melee.
Yeah. Actually, it's melee. It's going to be an auto crit.
Oh, auto if it
as long
hits.
as you hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it does not because that is a 10, 11 is the with advantage.
All right. So no.
That one didn't hit. This one, oh, much better. 26 to hit.
All right. Go ahead and roll that damage and roll it as a crit.
Sweet. 9 doubled 18.
You roll the dice.
Oh, you want to
twice.
roll a dice crit?
Yep.
That's still
stickler.
9, so 18.
Great.
Cool.
Cool.
Plus 5.
All right.
So 23.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you do 23 damage to it. Goro is looking like he's just about down. He's like one of his arms is falling off. It's still holding on to the other end of the tongue. So now he has a flail, but he's not moving. So that's not good for him. Brecken, it's your turn.
Fuck him up.
Bring out the stick.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, we are gonna hit for 27.
That's gonna hit him.
Use the blessing.
And you do automatic
I
crit.
almost remembered.
So 12.
All right.
And doubled, right?
You roll the damage twice. The damage dice twice. So if there's a modifier, that only goes in once, but you roll the dice twice. I'm such a stickler for the 5th edition rules.
So 20.
20 total? All right, cool.
And then we hit him again.
All right.
19 to hit.
That's going to hit. I don't need to know what damage you roll because you're going to be able to take out his heart. If you would like,
Fatality.
describe this fatality.
I have actually a giant stick. So what I'm gonna do is my favorite thing ever. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna stab it through his heart, and then I'm gonna pull out my stick. It's gonna have it on it. Just
Just
Could you take a
slows
bite?
down.
Just watch it. Just watch it slowly die.
All right. It has a couple more beats in it, but then it stops, and that is enough to finish this combat for you.
Flawless victory.
And you have a moment to yourself, and the things get a little bit quiet. The turtles move around. You've been stepping on them. They scuttle away, and yeah, you see ahead of you a door.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Hello, door.
I check for trap.
All right, roll an investigation.
Pull it up. Where the heck is that page? La 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 la. La la la. I got 16.
16. All right, yeah. You do not seem to see any traps around it. It seems safe, although you do see some fur that is caught just underneath the door. Not like still part of something, but if you give it to somebody who knows what they're talking about, they may be able to make a nature check.
Scoop it up. I want to know what this is.
Go to nature. Go to nature. Go to nature.
+2.
Let's see what happens. I rolled a 14.
14?
18.
18? This is dog hair.
What's
Oh,
a
no.
dog doing up here?
Dog hair. Can
You
I
have
tell
found
what
some
kind
dog
of
hair.
dog based on the type of the texture of the hair?
You think it might be like a Labrador puppy.
Does air elemental still up? Yes.
It is still up.
Okay, just making sure. Do we see tracks of any kind?
You can roll an investigation check or a survival check.
While he's doing that, I want to take the dentures.
And use a blessing.
All right, you may collect them, and they are magical. You'll find out how later when I have time to come up with an answer.
18.
They give advantage on intimidation checks if you wear them. That's what they do. You get so if you put them on,
one to a tier.
they only work as a pair. Because only one
So now
you
just
have
be
disadvantage
confused.
on intimidation checks because you look like a fool. You're like, hello.
Hello.
But with two of them, you can have they grant advantage.
Okay.
18 for survival.
All right. You find a couple of sets of tracks. You find what looks like nice shoes, like fancy nice shoes, and that probably some sort of humanoid. And you can see some evidence of both frogs, Grung that you know, and of a puppy.
Go watch dog.
Can...
Oh, didn't we see them upstairs with the dog?
Oh.
Would it be possible for me to go to the door and just listen to see if I can hear anything in there?
You can perception check if you'd like.
I would like to.
Was the door's closed?
It is currently closed.
I'm gonna give Atira the
15.
the denture brow.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
You don't hear anything in there.
Don't hear anything, guys.
I go for the door.
All right, you're gonna open the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
I'm
intimidate
gonna have
the door.
I'm gonna have my crossbow ready to go.
All right, as you open the door, there is your eyes go in. It's dark, and you
Mhm.
bring a little bit of light in with you. And as the shadow retreats, you see on the ground black shoes, black slacks, one arm holding this puppy, and Keanu Reeves looking
Oh
back.
fuck!
At you.
I forgot about John Wick.
And he just says, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
We're here for the enormous antlers. I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. You look mighty dangerous. We're just gonna come in, get our stuff, and get out of your way.
He narrows his eyes, and you can see that he has a single blood streak down this cheek, almost placed there like by a makeup artist. And he says, "I don't know if I can let you just walk out of here."
So
I glare at him with my angry eyebrows.
All
I
right,
think you
try
should
to
step
intimidate
aside.
John Wick. You have advantage on intimidating John Wick.
It's a 20! I got a 21!
You roll well when it counts.
He looks you up and down, and he goes, Today I've seen too much bloodshed. I'm gonna let you go."
I'd like to pet his puppy first.
You may attempt to pet the puppy, and make an attack roll to try to get it as he tries to duck his way out. Not to do damage, just like
No,
get in past him.
One.
1.
I don't. No, I said I don't wanna. Oh my
I take
gosh.
the mask
13.
off Canelo.
You just barely you touch the tail as it goes, and the tail wags. And he says, I have to go. There are mobsters I'm after, and you're not them.
Oh no. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad.
And then he turns and he does like some extraneous flips. And as he leaves, he kills 3 men with a pencil.
I would tell his tale 3 times.
Perfect. And yeah, you're now in there. You see all of the treasure that was promised. There are these enormous racks everywhere. They're 14 feet long. They're huge. They're valuable. You know that you can sell these for upward of 200 gold pieces each. There are and there's all sorts of stuff. Everybody can roll me real quick. 2 d20s, and that's how many each of you find.
Whoa.
Ooh, 19.
12. No, 17.
21.
Nice.
All right, cool. Yeah, whatever you roll,
17.
that's how many you find between those two d20s. They're enormous, and they're worth, like I said, about 200 gold pieces each. Now the big problem is you are not very big, and they are, and you need to figure out a way to get all of them out.
So the escape plan that we have was that we had to be outside in order for it to happen.
Yes, you'll need to be outside. And you do still have that anchor in your hand. That's small, that 8 inches long with that
I've got
prismatic kind of metal on it.
But we have to get outside.
And yeah, you know that you just need to plant that into the bark outside, and your ride home will assumedly come get you. There's a getaway driver planned for you. You don't know who it is, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun.
Can we see the map really quick?
Sure.
Did we get the gold? The gold one?
Yes.
Who has it?
You haven't found it yet because it's there.
Okay.
But like we're taking a moment to look at this map.
How thick is the tree bark?
You're going to
the
try to break
outside?
through.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You're gonna-
Our beautiful sun can chew our way out.
I'm going to use solar beam.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
going
never
to
mind.
Hyper beam.
destroy this home.
Just shatter.
Yeah.
All day.
I cast shatter.
Wow.
Then I long rest, and I cast shatter some more.
Yeah, you don't think that you'll be able to go out through the side.
Yeah.
You think that you will have to go back out through the main way,
news is
but
we've
you've
killed most of the
mostly
things.
killed everything.
Yes.
So you assume it might not be too bad.
What are we gonna do with all these antlers?
So I have an idea.
Okay.
Yes.
We mentioned that we were going to try to unite the Grung and the Aarakocras
Oh yeah.
with the Golden Antler.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we petition the leader with the Golden Antlers,
Mm-hmm.
and we might convince them, perhaps, if we place these in a safe but central location to both groups and keep them safe together, then maybe we can have some agreement. I will happily give up most of the antlers in my possession back to them, or leave them here, in order to so they don't exactly know. But yes. So I'm that's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Finding the leader and petitioning to have these put in a safe place and to guard them together.
I feel like they were in a safe place, and we just definitely wrecked that.
You did what?
Nothing.
Put it in a neutral place.
You should consider that they have no reason to let you live if you come to their leader and you're like, hey, so we just broke in. We totally have
these
this,
antlers.
and we're now surrounded by all of you now. So like, we'd like to make a trade. Like they'll make a trade, but it will not be one you like.
That's fair. That's
We
fair.
don't have a bag of holding, do we?
You do not.
Crap.
But you do all have the ability to make a quick investigation check because it's not just antlers in here. You find other things, in addition to the one golden antler that is
Nope, I don't see
in the center, up on a nice pedestal. It's glowing.
Blessing.
I got a
Crap.
16.
16.
Yeah, 7.
All right.
16.
All right. With the successes that you have and alongside the failures, you find a couple of things. One, you find a cloak made from the silk moth's silk. It is a moth weave cloak of protection +1.
Ooh.
You find some golden viola winder scale strings. Now, you may have remembered on the first day on your travels out here, you encountered the viola winders. They were the snakes that had exorbitantly long tails that rather than rattling like a rattlesnake, they pull it across their body and play violin music. And you find some viola winder scale strings. They can be added to any stringed instrument and gain an additional use of bardic inspiration per day.
Ooh.
You also find a pair of goggles of sea invisibility. And an ashen sapling. You can roll a quick, we'll say history. Yeah, we'll just go history. Somebody can make a history check on this ashen
I got
sapling.
+4 in that. I got a 16.
All right. You can tell that this was once a small tree. It seems to have been charred and burned. And when you pick it up, a flame still burns in the center. Its embers smoldering and giving off a faint glow. You do know the legend of it, that this baby redwood sacrificed itself so the rest of a forest might live. It took in upon itself the entire forest fire, and it contains now that forest fire inside of it. It may be used as a quarterstaff or a club, and it does an additional 1d6 fire damage. Or 1d6 fire damage if the target has ever felled a redwood tree.
Oh, I like that.
It's spiteful. But yeah, it saved a forest at some point. You don't know exactly where, and it's holding in an entire forest fire as you pick it up. And yeah, so you've got those things. You've got some enormous racks. You have the golden antler, and you have an anchor that supposedly will get you to safety.
So we'd have to like take them out one by one. And is that how
You're
we're
counting down the amount of time that you have left with an air elemental.
That
Give
works.
us lift, you beautiful breezy bastard!
Let's load him up.
Let's do it.
All right. So as you start looting this place and just taking everything, Tweedledee and Tweedledum will point out, well, I think that the air elemental does stuff. Yeah, I think it can make a whirlwind. Yeah, if we made a whirlwind, we just threw everything into the whirlwind. It could carry things with a whirlwind. That's a great
You
idea.
boys are geniuses! I hug them both. Mwah, mwah.
They're so thrilled. And yes, if you command the air elemental, it will create a whirlwind, and you can throw all of these things into it.
Boink, boink, boink.
We throw it in there.
All
Yeah.
right, and you're going to rush your way back out, I assume.
Yes.
Are you going to have the air elemental go first, or are you going to go first?
We should, because we have to plant that thing.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
That's
We
it.
go
We're
first.
gonna plant the thing in the side of the bark. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. I've
Yep.
got
Yep.
the thing.
All right, cool. As you make your way out, when you open the door, you realize that, like, you've been here for 24 hours. They've noticed. And you look out and you see that the waterfalls that were before mostly empty, or you didn't notice before, are crawling with grung now. And as you open the door, they all look to you, and they start hurtling daggers towards you. You can pull the door shut. You have all of the stuff there, and your air elemental, it seems like it's puttering out. You're not sure how much longer you've got with it.
I'm gonna use my
Anchor,
DM's
anchor.
powers.
Okay.
Oh, yes!
I'm going to take hold of the golden antlers.
Oh wait, are you gonna?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's
yes.
right.
Timer time.
No, I was just gonna let him go. All right.
So I'm gonna take hold of the
That
golden
works too.
antlers and like in one hand I'm going to like hold them out, and I'm going to burst through the door playing my lute. I'll have the antlers like around my head, like hanging off me. And then I'm flying in the air, and I'm playing my lute, and I'm singing this glorious song of the history of the people, and it takes a few minutes, but I get through it, and I use the magic of the antlers and my glamour as well, and I kind of subdue the grung, and they listen and they wait, and they realize that this was not just a break-in, this was a symbol that things needed to stop being the way they were, that we were breaking through the crap, and that these needed to be in a place where everybody can enjoy them, and nobody needs to keep them away or steal them. We can just keep them safe together, and we can join together as one people of the Stags Cathedral. And they let us. They leave and they fail to follow. Sorry, they're leaving.
All right. They start on their way off. You've convinced them that, like, maybe this is, they're questioning their lives. They're not sure exactly what
It's
to
a
do.
real catchy song.
Yeah, it was such a good song that they've forgotten for a moment that this is the holiest artifact that they have, and that you are their sworn enemies.
That we have it too. It's supposed to belong to all of us.
Yeah, and they consider long enough that, like, You still have to figure out how to get all these things out.
Yeah.
They start moving away, but you're not sure how long they'll keep moving away before somebody who wasn't there is going to be like, "The fuck are you guys doing?"
Anchor, anchor, anchor.
Anchor. We plant the anchor in the bark.
All right, you plant the anchor in the bark, and as you do that, that's about the same time that you can see the air elemental, like it's kind of fluttering out, and like it drops a rack here and there. Actually, real quick, you want to make an investigation check for those racks? There's a specific one that you're looking for, isn't there?
Oh yes,
The gold one. I thought we found it when we were leaving.
Oh, you find the golden one.
Yeah.
There's another
16?
specific one you're finding.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait.
17.
I mean,
It was like the summer vacation. No.
If
yeah,
you don't
sure.
care-
We look for it because
if you don't
he's
care, you
totally
don't-
alive.
Yeah. Wait. What do you mean, Clue?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
totally alive.
The 16 is enough. You do find one of these antlers
That's a
that
weird
has
thing to
been
say.
carved with stories on it, and tells the stories of an enormoose's life. And
This one's
it's
pretty.
delightful. Yeah.
Yes. Wait a minute. Bullwinkle will be very happy that we found. Rocky will be very happy that we found Bullwinkles.
And now that you've planted your anchor, you see up in the sky. You're looking around because you're realizing there's no way that you can carry these out of here. Like, sure, you've gotten a reprieve, you've got a moment, but you can, at best, like you can probably carry 2 of these antlers out on your own. And you look up and you see what looks like a hot air balloon descending through the canopy. And off the side, there's a woman. She's a halfling, and she is swinging on a rope. She is not in the driver's seat, which is where you expect someone to be. She's instead hanging and dangling off and running along the side of the tree as it comes down, and then swinging back around. And she eventually gets down there, and she does this backflip, and she lands, and she stands on the edge of it, and she says, "Well, hi, welcome to Go With Flow Transportation. I've got a few provisos, protocols, and dictums that you have to adhere to before you get on. First of all, no MacGuffin-powered devices, and no bends or folds in the nature of fabric of reality and space and time. And yeah, everybody get on. There are mineral waters inside. There's enough for everyone to have
We
one.
agreed to all
Only one,
causes.
please."
We gotta go.
She says, "Oh no, don't worry, I've got plenty of time." And with that, you all look at the fact that she has a hot air balloon.
In the dagger.
It's just one, like it's got seating for 2, and you have an air elemental full of.
We were told that this would take all of
What's
the
your
stuff we
storage
needed.
like, lady? We got a lot of this stuff to move.
She says, "Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just come on in."
It's bigger on the inside, isn't
Yep.
it?
Let's go. I've met her before. Well, Tira hasn't. She's great.
Oh.
I go
All right.
in. I've seen your brochure.
Yeah, and as you come in, because it's a rush, she reaches down, and the bottom of this basket, which should just be the bottom of a basket, she grabs it and she lifts it up, and you look down, and there's a rope ladder that rolls down inside into the pillow fort. There's a lot of space down here. It's comfortable, it's warm, it's nice, it's not subject to the world outside of you. And as you look at it, you realize there shouldn't be anything there at all. Underneath the balloon, there's nothing. You can pass your hands underneath it. But when you pull it up and look down, oh, you can go in there, and you have just enough energy left in that air elemental that it can swirl this whirlwind and turn it into a funnel, and you just funk. Enormous rack after enormous rack. You have so many enormous racks, and they're just chunking their way in there.
Motorboating all those rats.
Yes, you motor them right in there. They're boated everywhere, and yeah, you have managed to fill it up on the inside, which does pose one problem. You don't have enough room for all of you to stay inside because you have so many racks.
It's a good thing we could fly.
Yeah.
Aha! That's true. I forgot.
Floosh.
Suddenly, this problem is easy. And with that, she like once you've gotten it filled up, she's like, "All right, well, let's go." And she starts flying out, and it is about this time that those frogs start to notice that maybe something is up. Not the same frogs that you convinced to go away. They're all having an experience. They're really thinking about their lives and what it means to have kept something from everybody else and what all of this means. How do we community? But up above, the wardens that are up in the top of this canopy, they are not so moved. And they see that this is coming up, and they start throwing daggers down. They start doing everything that they can to stop this thing. She will offer you a rope. Do you want to hold on to the rope?
Yes.
I want
100%.
to be in the basket so I can be casting.
Okay, yeah, there's enough room for 2 people to be in the basket. and Millie won't be one of them. Because she doesn't like to drive from the basket. That's the beginner way. The fun way to drive a balloon is on the outside of it. And as you start going up, Millie starts running around the side, and as she goes, she has her own dagger, and just once or twice she notices a dagger coming for the balloon and just parries it away, gets it out of the way, and runs, jumps off, and you lose track of her as she falls off into these branches. You're not sure exactly where she is as the balloon is starting to tumble side over side, spinning its way up and up and up and up and up and up. And then you see a rope fling, and she comes flying, rocketing back up, flying towards the balloon, almost getting there, but not quite. She just barely misses, but then the rope seems to reach down and grabs her hand as much as she grabs it, and it pulls her up, does a flip, throws her on top, and she's up on the top with her little dagger, cutting away branches and vines as you go. If you would like, you can help her by making dexterity checks or acrobatics to try to cut a path for this balloon.
Yeah. That's a dirty 20 for me.
19.
All right.
Can I blast stuff with my Eldritch Blast?
It will be difficult because you're inside of the
And a
balloon,
blessing.
and so you don't have a good clear shot ahead of where it's heading.
Shit.
24.
But you can just blow up people if you want.
I'm gonna blow people up. Yeah.
In the moment of community, you can make an attack roll, and the rest of you have successfully. You're able to pull up on those ropes and cut branches and vines as you go. Anyone who doesn't want to think about it doesn't have to. Anyone who would like to think about it realizes that some of these vines had babies on them. And as you go, you're just cutting your way up through this tree. And
Clue
you
sees the babies fall and goes,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
13 hit.
Fortunately, no. So you don't murder anyone on your way out. But this bolt of eldritch light comes towards one of the guys throwing things down and goes, whoa, holy crap. And he considers some of his choices as well as he sees this balloon flying up through the air, and you crash up out of the canopy and reach up into the sky. Anyone who would like to can really quickly make a nature check to remember what happens above the...
Oh, God, no.
Oh, I remember.
I got an eye.
15.
Anyone who went, oh no, can just remember. And you realize as she's going up that she may be going too high. She's getting away from the branches. She's getting away from the canopy, and she's out into the open.
Miss.
Yeah.
Don't,
high.
blimp eels.
Blimp eels.
Too high.
Blimp eels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Should we go back in?
No,
No.
just closer.
Down.
All right. And with that, she's gonna run across the top of the balloon, and she grabs a rope that you haven't seen her grab before. And as she does, it opens up the balloon so that it can start falling faster. She wants to avoid getting caught by these blimp eels. And then just before you reach back down, she closes it back up, and the thing swings and takes a really rapid turn. It's a 90-degree turn, which you don't think is supposed to be possible on an air balloon, but she pulls it off. And something with counterweights. You're not sure exactly how it happens, and physics doesn't quite agree with how it should.
Wibbly wobbly balloony woony.
Yes, but as you're going, you do notice in the distance, you see one of those blimp eels rear its huge moray head into the sky and start going through the clouds. And she'll go faster. And as you do, the blimp eel does catch sight of you, just barely. It sees you over there, and it starts swimming closer through the clouds. And Millie turns and looks at it and sees it too.
Do silent image.
All right.
Ah.
And kind of just have it be the clouds behind us. I don't know what would I to hide us.
Or you could send something distracting it the other way.
Yeah, like shoot off an Aarakocras shaped person.
Yeah,
Make it look like a meal.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
gonna-
Roll me an Arcana check for how good this Aarakocra is.
We have blessings and rerolls.
Should I add a bless?
Yeah, add a blessing. We gotta use them.
15.
15. All right, it's pretty good. What do you want it to look like as it goes over?
To make it look like me.
All right, it looks like Cluric. All right,
Like
it
it's
is.
ready to shoot him.
Let's see who
But it
is
could be
easily
15 feet
convinced.
cubed, so it's a giant version of
Yeah,
you.
it's a huge.
All right. So as you do that, Tweedledee and Tweedledum do not make the save to not know that that is actually Clue. And they are ready to help you
Oh, no.
because you have made such good friends with them. Tweedledee
I'm
and
right
Tweedledum
here.
start
I'm
flapping
right
alongside.
Tweedles, Tweedles, no!
I'm right here. Use your eyeballs.
Do you want to try to stop them?
Yes.
All right. You can roll a, let's do a persuasion check.
Sure.
It's going to be DC 15 to get one of them, DC 20 to get them both.
Okay. I'm going to add a blessing. Actually, I might not need to. Nope, I don't need to. 22.
All right. They're flapping and flying, and they get really confused. And like, wait, was that Clue? No, this is Clue. We have 2 clues. I don't have a clue. What do we do now?
Fucking stop.
And then they turn and they come. They're like confused as they try to catch up with you.
Lord.
So they're flying behind you, but they are coming back in the right direction as giant Clue flies towards this blimp eel and is bitten in half by this blimp eel, which figures out, oh, this isn't an illusion. But that buys you enough time that with Millie's piloting, she's able to turn the ship around, get you behind a tree, underneath a tree, and you start going through instead of above the canopy, you're going through the mid-story, and now that's a whole lot of different kind of danger. It's not the danger of the blimp eel coming after you. It's the danger of there are branches and trees everywhere. And that doesn't seem to be worrying her. She just keeps saying, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, as she jumps off and ties a rope around one, it spins it around, you do a 360 around a tree, go rocketing off this way, you go rocketing off that way, rocketing off this way, up, down, inside out. You're not sure what direction you're going anymore. Gravity is no longer a thing that really affects you in the ways that you expect it to. Exactly. You're having visions, but then you do find yourself emerging from the forest. It takes a while. You are on your way towards Littleton Docks, safely to turn all of this in to Reba.
Thank you, ma'am.
All good.
I would.
I swallowed it.
I've made that mistake.
She seems very chill.
Canelo throws up.
off the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on your shoulder.
Yeah. A little burp.
Before we land, friends, are we handing this antler over, or are we still going to try and use it to keep the peace?
I'm kind of okay with keeping the peace with it, but I don't know what to do with it.
Maybe we
Also,
I
who
don't
the
think
fuck
they
is
were
this
convinced.
shark mouth person who's gonna kill us if we don't turn it in? I don't know.
Oh,
We don't know
could-
anything
could
about
we
her.
paint one of the antlers gold and give them a false gold antler?
Well, there's antlers and then the enormous rack, so they're not the same species.
But we have 2 antlers. One just happens to be carved.
What?
Those are
No,
also,
no,
those are
that's also an enormous
wrong
rack.
kind of. Those are moose antlers.
Yeah.
You have
Can I roll for
but one
whittling?
stag. If you would
carve
like
one
to
down
try
and
to
dunk
whittle
it.
them, it's going to take you a day to get there. Maybe a little bit less because Millie is flying you and she's really good at it. But you can try. But I will. You don't even have to make a save. So no, it won't work. It's like you think that this person may at the very least have detect magic. And may at the very least confirm that this is the thing that they think it is, and you're not sure that in a day you can make a passable
So
You never know
alternate
unless you
to an
try.
artifact.
So do we run away and just hope that they don't come find us since we're the ones that found them?
I
Or do
really
we-
just want all of our peoples to be all right. I didn't enjoy killing all those little frog people. My son's a frog people.
That's true. Your son is part frog, part termite, and part dead fish.
And isn't he beautiful?
Don't forget he glows.
The cutest.
He's radioactive. Teenage mutant ninja termite. Teenage mutant.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we could face off against Shark Lady at some point, but maybe for today we save the world. Our little world.
Save the world today, kill Shark Lady tomorrow.
Fine.
Hey, Millie!
Yeah.
You want to help us save the world?
I don't know. I like getting paid.
We can pay you.
We have all these fucking enormous racks that if you want some of them.
Oh. Well, I mean, I did make an agreement to deliver you to Littleton Docks.
You could tell her we died. We'll throw in an extra rack for you.
Well, I mean, I made an agreement to deliver you to Littleton Docks, not specifically to the Night Cutter.
All right.
So can you deliver us to Littleton Docks and then take us away from the Littleton
You
Docks?
would be able to hire me at that time, yes.
Then yes, let's do that.
Hell yes, Millie. Hell yes.
All right, so yeah, she'll take you to Littleton Docks, and you can get there if you want to go talk to Rima. You have the opportunity to.
Absolutely
Nope.
not. She's
You're
terrible.
just like, I'm gonna
Nope.
avoid this lady.
We're gonna
Mhm.
leave.
I want to find the Phoenix lady. Maybe we can give it to her and she can bring the peace back.
Phoenix lady.
Yeah.
There is a statue dedicated to the Purifier,
Oh,
Oh,
but
that's
shit.
they're a lost and forgotten
To
god.
the statue.
Well, a dead god. Somebody does know where they are, but it's not you. And it's probably a whole adventure to get to them. Dun, 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 dun.
This world was planned before this game.
My God.
Let's well, that's another. I think that's another day. Let's take these
GTFO.
GTFO.
All right. So Millie will take some pay.
Yes.
She's gonna command it's gonna be at least 10%.
Oh, that's fine.
Because without her you don't get away.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like she knows that.
we can easily give her what, like two enormous Rex each.
Yeah.
Would that be enough?
Yeah.
No, that's not 10%. Like 4 in it.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. She'll be like, all right.
I'd buy her some of those cool crab legs too, just as a thank you.
Oh, yeah.
A special little gift.
All right. So yeah, and as you fly off, you have a minute to discuss what's your plan? What do you want to do with this stuff? She's flying you back towards the ruins of your home. What do you want to do with you have thousands of gold worth of stuff now. And a pilfered artifact and cool new magic items.
I will, not because of guilt or anything, donate most of my racks back to our people to rebuild.
Okay.
That's an interesting choice.
Not out of guilt or anything, because it's definitely not. I just, out of the goodness of my heart, I want us to help. Want to rebuild our community.
Yeah.
Okay.
My gold belongs to me.
I actually want to
Fine.
use some of mine to hire mercenaries to protect us while we try to, because I feel like negotiations are on the near horizon. So I want us to not die while we're having these tough
We should
conversations.
probably figure out how to build something to protect the gold.
Yes. Can we?
Safeguard it.
Is this like a time loose?
It's a little
thing?
time loose.
Okay, I was
what do
gonna
you
say,
think?
but I think that my next goal would be to find somebody who can act as a diplomat to the Grung,
Mm-hmm.
and we can like have a meeting of peoples and discuss on what to do with this stuff.
What would you offer to the Grung if you get to? Because you're a bard, so I am assuming you would be a good person from your group.
Sure,
Go talk.
I could be an emissary
So what would you try to offer the
with
Grung?
my friends, of course.
Yeah. So now that you've got an opportunity that like you send them a missive, you all that stuff, and find a neutral location. I assume you don't bring the golden antlers with you.
No.
You should
Those
probably
were
donate
hiding.
to a squirrel orphanage or something.
Yes. So we'll discuss the ways that we can help each other, and not just where to put the antlers when we find them, but we'll explain to them that the reason why that we felt the need to take them was because we felt that it was too. You wouldn't have negotiated without us taking it, so we wanted to put ourselves in a place where we can agree to help each other.
Do you agree to give them back the antlers if they don't try to take back the enormous rack?
We agree to. I will put to them that we will put the antlers not in a vault, but in a place that can be viewed and prayed to if needed, but to show as a symbol of community.
They're going to make a counterpoint.
Yes.
That it's a holy thing to their belief system.
Isn't it holy to all of us?
You didn't know who the stags were
Oh, that's fair.
a couple days ago. So they're not holy. They're not holy to you. It's powerful and important, but this is like you broke in and you took a Bible from the Catholics and went, we should put it somewhere both of us can use.
I'm
And,
confused
so
at the stags then. But it wasn't like we didn't know about the stags at all.
You knew about them, but they're not necessarily something that you follow. They are an order dedicated to that. That is what those
I see.
Grung do. Their big thing is following those stags and enacting that. You may have been aware of them in the same way that
I
like you're aware
misunderstood.
of myth.
Okay.
but they're not something that's necessarily important to your culture, whereas it is very important to theirs.
I misunderstood the whole thing about the golden antlers then, apparently. Jesus.
Yeah.
So at this time, I think we
when you
make
told
a
the story, I
fake
thought it was
gold
like history
antler.
that we all knew, that we all like
Because they might
appreciated.
not know.
That's
that
fair.
it's
Yeah, it's been in a vault for how many generations? We could probably.
I want to make a fake gold antler, and I have enough money now that I can go and put like some magic like on it from somebody. Like,
So you're
just
gonna
give it
try
like
to give them a fake artifact.
Swindle. We're gonna swindle them after.
I love your community
Oh
building.
my gosh.
I really want to make actually like if I can too, but like have it give some sort of magic where I can give it like an aura, so we can give one back to them. We can give one fake one back to the scary lady in Littleton Docks, and then we just keep the real one.
Wow.
I didn't.
Wow.
I
She's
see.
just doing this completely. Brecken's just doing this on their
Yeah.
own.
We
have no idea.
I
I'm
see.
over here studying this, being like, I'll show you
at
I
the
can
point-
whittle.
At the point that you become a third level wizard,
Oh shit.
so that you can cast magic aura. And do it 30 days consecutively on each of those. So it's going to take you 2 months to be able to enchant both of those to permanently appear as though they are magic. So the next time that you have 3 months after you have become a third level wizard, this plan is totally doable.
So I can hire a third level wizard though. I've got enough racks.
You might be able to, yes.
You can sway them with your racks. Yes.
Now bear in mind doing so means you'll probably have to go to Littleton Docks.
I'm heading there anyway.
But there's someone there waiting for you.
Oh shit.
I can get a costume.
Bracken.
Look like a bride.
I like how your plan is going.
You do have a frog costume still.
So in order to hire someone, we'll still take some doing, and some convincing, and also there are 3 other people who know where this rack is, and I don't know that they're all on this board.
I'm not. I don't know what to
I
do.
don't think this is a good
I
idea
don't know
at
what
all.
to do.
I don't have enough support. This hurts my heart.
If you all decide this is what you want to do, I can't stop you.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't think this is gonna go the way you want it to go.
Fine.
It's gonna go a way.
You can make
The
a
rest of my team doesn't see my vision.
you can make a replica to keep in your home, like as a souvenir. Like like the way you buy like a fake lightsaber as a
Yeah.
this is a real one, or a copy of the Constitution to bring home with you.
I'm still gonna
Souvenir.
sit and whittle to make my own then.
So given now that you understand a little bit more, like that this is a religious artifact for them. It's something that you've recently learned about, and like you recognize its power and its import to the forest as a whole. But that it is something that was gifted to them by the stag.
Oh, I see.
That's how they
should
come
give
by it.
back.
So then the agreement then is different. It's more of so this was to get your attention, because otherwise your people would not have listened to us,
Yeah.
because we've never got along. So we will happily give it back to you, with the understanding that our peoples are now
At peace.
to give each other assistance, and we will help protect you from people trying to take the golden antler, because there are people that want it. We were hired by them,
Would
and
you
we
like-
chose to betray them in the spirit of community.
All right,
We're testing your security system,
You
and
can-
there are clearly
That too.
flaws, so you do need more bodyguards, and we can offer that protection.
That's
Okay,
right.
all right.
Air support.
Would you like to meet my beautiful culture bridging
That's
son?
probably not a good idea. To...
Would you like to roll a persuasion check before anyone does something?
Yes, I would.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna bless it.
What you get?
I rolled
22.
I got a 4.
24.
All right. With a 24, you can broker a peace with them.
Yay!
They're willing to sign stuff.
At least
You,
the
you have a
beginnings
little
of one.
treaty.
Yes.
And it's mostly just a non-aggression pact at this point. But it comes with the promise from you that if called to defend, you will show up, and the responsibility of not just you, but the people of your nest.
I will say I believe that's fine. Like we can come up with a militia that can
Mhm.
that can be ready to go whenever needed, as long as the same would go for us. If for some reason the Blimpios decide to go crazy, that we have the help of some wardens or something to
They're a little bit antsy about it. They're like to an extent, but
we could build
Yeah.
to that. We could prove ourselves to you, and you can.
and do you return the horn to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
I also give them the heads up
Brecken's
about
just
the...
like gripping it tightly.
And they will take it back, and it is a good thing because it is important to keeping that tree alive and well, and the forest alive and well. And yeah, you successfully ran this heist.
There is
Yeah.
a little bit of a carving on the bottom that says "Clue was here." I'm just kidding. I'm very much kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
We're putting Canelo through private school.
All right. If you want, you can roll a quick history check. There is a private school.
No.
Yay.
Only the best. 14?
You know that somewhere there is a wizard that runs an academy for wayward wizards, and you're not sure exactly where it is, but you've heard of Mopo's Academy for Wayward Wizardry.
Mopo.
And so if you can find Mopo, then you can try to enroll.
He is a badass Mopo.
He is, yeah. And you may even know that he owns a restaurant someplace called Mopo Boys and Mo.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
that has delicious po' boys. But yeah, you'll be able to eventually try to find him and make a case once they're old enough to maybe let them enroll at the academy. And yeah, you're successful, but somewhere out there, there's somebody who's very cross with you.
Yeah.
Because they provided you with resources.
No, Ronald McDonald's dead.
They provided you.
Yeah.
They provided you with resources. They provided you with opportunity. They provided you with a getaway driver. They contacted you and brought you in on this. And somewhere else, you don't see it, but there's a very angry young woman sitting behind her seat. She pulls out a turtle. Turtle that you know has possibly a hard shell. She just crunches through it like it's a tortilla strip, angrily chewing with too many teeth, and fuming. Her eyes her one eye, the other eye has been burned out. Her eye blaze with anger, and then she turns and vanishes.
That's tomorrow's problem.
And you're successful. You've gotten away with all your good stuff, and that's it. That's it. You've done it.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, you've successfully robbed the frogs, brokered a peace instead of accepting the bounty from Rima, and made yourself an enemy of a person with too many teeth, which I'm sure is just fine for you because
Right.
it's the end of the 4-shot,
Yay.
so nothing can possibly go wrong.
Until we revive this later.
Yeah, unless it's revived, and then all bets are off. But in the meantime, yeah, it's successful.
Hooray.
Yay.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for playing. Thank you for running this for us, Steve. And everybody, thank you for
Thank you
watching.
for having
Thank you
me.
for
This
being
was a
here.
lot of fun.
And thank you for the support. You come back anytime, sir. Anytime.
Anytime.
And
Absolutely.
And yes, so thank you so much, everybody. Everything you did donate goes right back into the studio, helps us continue to make content like this, so much appreciated.
So much
And
fun. Thank you.
also, if anything you saw tonight you think was worth at least maybe $1, please consider joining our Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us support the studio, and at tiers 3 and above, you can get yourself this very exclusive, beautiful Perception Studio glittery pin. And for every 3 consecutive months, you'll get an additional pin. So thank you. Hey, look, I know her. And this is great. But yes, thank you to our Perception producers and our associate producers and our special felted families and friends. Much appreciated, everyone. And as always, we're going to pay this love forward with a raid. Ryan, who we got? Beep, boop, boop.
Oh, yay, Maddie.
Maddie, minimal gameplay. So everyone go be super nice to Maddie. What's she playing? Do we know? I don't know. We'll find out. You tell us.
Life is strange.
Life
It
is
is.
strange. Good game, good story, good
Also,
stuff.
thank you for always the DMs for all the donations
Yeah.
you make.
Absolutely,
Thank you
yeah.
so
Ridiculous.
much.
So thank you very much.
Yay.
And Dick Sword.
And Dick Sword.
Dick Sword.
Dick Sword. Have a fabulous night, and we'll catch you very, very soon. Make sure you join us at the top of the week on Monday. We got Cinephilia back, and we've got, we got Cinephilia back, and then we'll watch the schedule for the rest of the week. Join our Discord, discord.rollforhotness.com, and follow us on all social media.
Woo!
See you later.
I feel like Dick Sword should have an enemy named Richard Scabbard.
I like that.
Bye.
Bye.